feel my bones popping. The joints of my toes feel like popcorn. Popcorn ceiling. It's either asbestos or actually my cartilage in my feet. Where's the thing for this? Streamlabs is weird with this. You can be quiet. Okay. Cool. Alright, everybody. What's happening, everyone? It's your boy Hardcorn, and we're back with it today with even more action Taimanin. You know it. I love it. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the February newsletter. There's certainly a lot coming out, to say the least, in the upcoming month. They're doing a lot of first-time stuff with other things as well. We've got to check out their Twitter page because they've had smaller details they posted up, and a few other things as well. Because it's like their February, obviously they're going to be introducing a new character, a few other new things as well. And obviously a few other things too. Like, oh man, you can actually see, like, I need to pull up another picture for it. Oh, sorry, I need to mute the game because it's too loud. Let's see, there we go. Let me move it over there. Cool. Okay. Ugh. Gotta move this around. So as you can see, we already got the news, I think, last week about it. Mary is making it into the game, if you didn't know already. Glad to see everybody can make it though. It's snowing a bit again here. Snow, it's cold. It's almost February. Actually, it'll be February in less than 2 hours here. So what a time, to say the least. It's fitting, to say the least. We're going to be going into February talking about it. So obviously, like, you know, Mary is going to be arriving. That's good, to say the least. It's been 6 years since she's ever been showing up in the game in the first place. And she's been in the series for at least probably about 10 years at this point. I'm honestly impressed it's taken them this long to do it. But in some senses, it's better late than never. Because her implementation in Squad is certainly not very favorable. But her implementation here is at least better because she's playable and she doesn't require you to, do a mountain of work just to get to her. But anyways, let's move on to it. So we have the Mary special pickup release, achievement event, all that sort of stuff. But the most important information is here. Goodness. So we get, crystals, friend emblems, get Mary, do stuff with her over the course of the month, and you can get rewards. So the gacha goes for about the entire course of the month, last 4 weeks. So we have her pickup items are going to be Forge and Temper, Knuckle, Kitsurimuka, Photon Knuckle, Jorogumo, and Alfredo Scarabs. This means she does not share anything at all with Sue, which adds a little bit of problems, to say the least, because, well, all these years we've spent for just getting, like, items for Sue. Like, Sue has been in the game since, like, quite literally the very beginning. And we've just had, years and years of stuff gotten for her. And we have to do it again and pick up new gear for her. Frankly, I understand where they're going with this. It's Mary. She's been a long time waiting. They did not have it to not have her own special gear would be a little bit of a downer, to say the least. But it's more of a downer for me because it's like, all right, now we gotta start all over again with this. Not exactly my favorite, to say that. Not exactly my favorite thing, because it's like, oh, that's fantastic. Because now it takes like a boatload of materials. Yeah, I know. It's weird that she doesn't share with Sue's stuff. It fits completely. I mean, it's like they have the stuff built inside the game. It's like, I don't know. It's not my favorite because it's like I would really like for them to have shared because it's just waste. Because now I'm like spent the last couple of days making more materials so I can have stuff ready for this, and it's like, what the fuck is their problem? It's like, come on, you people don't really like Sue because she's not stacked up like the rest of the cast. So what about a character that is already there in the first place? Oh, let's not have them share so you can just, get a head start on it and everybody be strong. Nope, not that. So let's see. The Mary pickup package has two things about it. She obviously has a unique costume, the Virgin Killer sweater, but this also adds Mary's special voice pack. We'll watch the video a little bit after. We'll watch the video actually, so we can go check that out because this is very unique to say the least. Because that has something to do with a special. What is it? A special. Not that. It's a. What do they call that thing? It's a voice pack. They don't do that stuff ever. This is the first time they've done it. That's the sort of thing you would get for like other sort of stuff in the first place. And I'm like, why? What? Who is buying this? And it's only in the $90 package as well. So I'm like, I do not understand. It's not really my cup of tea to say the least. Because obviously I'm the guy who gets, well, the other stuff. But it's like, man, I don't see a reason for that one. The voice pack is not exactly my choice either. She needs energy gauntlets. It's like, yeah, there's a reason for it because Mary's is like traditional brass knuckle style one where she just punches the shit out of everything and floors everyone. But it's like, God, come on, dude. Let us use materials we have in the game. Yeah, the jump up is $90. It always is. Because the regular package is $45, like it's always been for the last 6-something years. Almost 7, actually. It'll be set. AT turns 7 years old this year, dudes. How can you believe that? Let me go here to window capture. There we go. We'll watch the video real quick. If I can freaking find it. There we go. We'll go over there. Cool. Happy 20th anniversary, Asiago. She's the coolest. Actually, let's move that over here because I can't find it on this part. Honestly, it's doing a lot better. It's done a lot better than most people would have expected in the first place, which is impressive to say the least. So let's see. Let's go look at Mary's costumes. Oh, you're loud, girl. You're loud. They should remember to turn down the what is that called? They should remember to turn down the sound effects next time for that. Not too bad. Not too bad at all, to say the least. I can dig it. I do like she shares with the Nasemai though. I like her costume, and it's like, I don't know. We've been waiting a couple of years for Fuma Amane. I'm not gonna hold my breath because it's like that's another potion situation. So we're gonna have like what? It's Aina, Mary, Asteros. Hopefully we can get Nasemai. She's the class president. She got it all going on. Oh, cool. Here it is. Here's what I want to talk about. Alright, so scroll bullet. So, use the scroll casing, various effective attributes depending on the skill used. This is gonna work like what is it? It's gonna work like Shizuru's flowers, which is already a really, really cool passive in the first place. It rewards you for just hitting the shit out of enemies, letting the thing go off a cooldown, and then just like it drops items. You have to be obviously playing this yourself as the character and then run around and collect them. The only time you get magnetization for these items dropping on the ground is when you go to a screen transition. They all have like 5 different elements for them, so it's like, I don't know if they're going to stack, but the fact you can drop them all the time in the first place is where it's at. She's got tons of stuff behind her, just like the flowers themselves. So debuff removal, speed boost, electric shield, that means she'll have, projectile immunity, critical rate boosting, attack. So she's got it all, to say the least. And it's obviously, it's like, what is that, 5? The 20% chance for something to roll like that to appear. And they'll probably have, like, what are they called? Different ground indicators. The Glasses Blonde Club, where we got Emily, we're gonna have Mary, and then we have Shizuru. It's like we have small, medium, and large, and small is an understatement for some of these girls. And let's see, we have Saint Marilacrum. Wow, she's like Mary from Blue Archive. Isn't that cool? So damage increased by 2% each time a dropped item is collected. I don't know whether or not that's going to be with like potions and coins, because if it does, that would make a lot more sense than just the scroll casings. Because it's like a scroll bullet, it's like, all right, that's, you know, it'll be a slow goings to build it up, because it stacks up to 30%, which means, oh, she's going to sweep an entire stage and get like a gigantic boost. Doesn't say how long it's got a decay on it, so we'll find out. Even just a 1/5 of this thing is going to be nuts. If this is also going to be year to date for when Ragnarok released. Ragnarok releasing last year had the with Lavatane and giving her the deep freeze ability off of her weapon. I said it once, and I'll certainly say it again. It was the harbinger for things like this in the first place, where the package deal weapon, the packages now actually have some sort of worthwhile item inside, and they're going absolutely crazy with them because of people like myself who purchase these and make the terrible decision to do so. Sometimes I regret doing that because it perpetuates these ideas. Now we have shit like this where it's alright, perpetual damage increase, pick up an item, get another item, skill damage more, boosted everything like that. Critical damage boost is actually really cool with after using skills 3 times, critical damage increases by 200% for 4 seconds. 4 seconds is actually quite a long time. That's like the window to use about 2 skills. So she can effectively just, there's no like cooldown modifier for it, so it's like you can keep this going. If her skills cooldown gets low enough in the first place, you can just go like bam, keep that 200 modifier rolling. That's what you probably want to do in the first place. But obviously, it's like any sort of package like this in the first place, it's another win more condition. It's like, okay, what makes the biggest difference is like the fact, okay, we have 60%, it's 30 to 60%, 20 to 40%, so it's like you can effectively just like double and almost triple your damage just by having this. If you like Mary, I'm certainly like, you know, like I did this with what's her face? With Kara. It's like, yeah, it makes it's pretty substantial difference, but at least with Mary here, she doesn't have to worry about being bad. We'll see how she turns out though, because we've got the rest of the video to watch to show what it looks like. But yeah. Sometimes I regret supporting bad behavior, but we're here anyways. So this is a bit weird. This is the first time they've ever done something like this in the first place. The special voice pack. Obviously, you know, it's Mary. She's a very highly sought after character. They're going to want to do something very special for her, like introduce new ideas and stuff like that. It's the same thing they did last year with Ragnarok. They made her strong, they made her important looking. So now they're going with like the special voice pack. This is approaching year 7. They have never introduced this in the first place. They also had a tweet they put out earlier this week detailing that we'll be able to have special voices in there and there's also subtitles. I guess now that they had the money, or like the people they hired and shit like that for Squad, because that game has subtitles. So I guess they took that stuff here and then put it in the game so they can actually translate the girls and stuff like that. We can now actually read what we can now read the interactions between Yukikaze and Rinko. We can read the stuff between the Agawa sisters. We can actually read what they say. I think I mentioned subtitles at least less than 10 times here in the multiple years of streams we've done in this game, and it's like they've finally done it. It's like I kind of wish they should have done this a long time ago, but obviously it wasn't that big of a deal because we're okay. Cool. All right, let's go back. Let's get close in there and take a look. So this is what Mary's supposed to be looking like when she actually is playable. She's out here just like, you know, she's getting in the nitty gritty. She's out there punching the crap out of everything. And it's, I can already tell from like immediately seeing it. It's like, okay, she's designed to be a little bit more mobile. She's going to be summoning, you know, rocks and shit like that, which is nice because that she's able to do that already in the game when we fight her in the first place. I'm getting to that masher. They went for the very hard shell shading look for their textures on rocks and stuff like that, so it makes them look like gigantic turds. As soon as I saw this, I'm like, this is like the worst. This is the worst sort of design they could have used for that. It looks quite literally, it looks like dog crap. I'm like, why did they do that? I mean, it's like, you know, you can make segmented worm objects to look like that and not like shit, man. I'd rather have like a Vector Man looking rock snake than that. Those are not my favorite. Like, yeah, look at that. It's like gigantic curry turds and everything. I'm like, you guys really did that one? I mean, it's like, goddamn, it's like, I know Kara and I can identify, but I don't think she wants to remember this. So, one thing to note is that these attacks have sizable amounts of range on them. I mean, these at least expand almost like 4 meters, or at least like 4 units in front of her, to say the least, so they have good coverage. I don't know if that's, well, they don't have any supporters equipped, so we don't get to see them at their fullest. Or at least in the main slot. They've gotten better at that, actually, where they don't put anything in the main slot, so they don't give away what the colors are, so we don't have moments like this where we can decipher what it is. A high critic, this is probably like the critical rate boosted skill, because it's like, that's a pretty sizable amount of crits compared to the last screen. Oh, okay. That's really substantial healing. That's kind of crazy to say the least. So, how does she use this skill? That's fucking nuts. Because that's a shotgun blast in front of her to do Earth Art Terra Rupture. Look at that. That is like, that's, let's see, that's a, what is it? 132, 83,000, 75,000. That's almost like, what, a 5%? The American regional variant of Onyx. I want to do some meth. We gotta do some meth here, folks. I'm glad that Mary is the first playable character, and she summons gigantic rock turds. Oh, Mary. Girl, you did not have to do that. Let's do that. 2628 273. What is it? Let's try the 132. Nope. That's the wrong one. It's 132,000 divided by 2628. Yep, that's 5%. Because I'm like, that's a 5% because it's gotta be, because that attack now has a high critical modifier. Or no, that's what I thought, because it's like there's 5 critical hit boost, or it's like, I think that's probably like a unique modifier, because it's like that's a lot of damage for a skill that can hit multiple enemies and heal. Because look at that, that's like an Anrose level of risk taking, where you can just have like, that's 4 enemies she was hitting and she had recovered her HP probably 4 times over at this point. What is that? 75, 78, 83, 132. That's like almost 300,000 in healing right there, just from the single attack alone. So she's gonna be durable like the earth. She's going to be what rock types were supposed to be in Pokemon, but not terrible this time. So I guess it's like cool. They learned the mastery of stealth rocks and thought to themselves, yeah, we can actually make rock a defensive type, or like ice too, because Mary can summon ice as well. So it's like cool. I guess they really must like Pokemon. That's one thing I also wanted to point out too, is that her sound, the hit sound effect is so cute. I'm like, that's good. That's fun to say the least. Yeah, I was about to say that, because it's like that's a really high really high level of damage for something that has no supporters equipped, and like the most minimal version of stuff like for that, because like that's a 50,000 health. That means you don't have any of the a lot of awakening boosts or any sort of like formation stuff in there. So that's got to be like, you know, on the third skill usage, and then she did it so she hits the 5% HP the heal to give her 300,000 health and nuke an enemy for 2.5 million damage, which is like, that's good. That'll help bowl people over. So it makes me wonder, is her base damage going to be way too low to that she needs something like a doubled up crit modifier built into every third skill usage? It's gotta be, because it's like that's kind of nuts, because this is, I think, like floor 120 something. Like this is the one where you fight Tempest 1 and 2 at the same time, and it has the gunner girls are like they shred health, so they've got to have something going on there to help counteract that. Mary doesn't also look like she has a lot of armor either. I think the finisher, like when she uses that, like the skill itself, like, you know, brings down like lightning onyx or something to do damage. Like that will probably be armored, like the final string of Shizuru's whip strike stuff. So it's like, because in this one's perfect, because this is what I wanted to see. She didn't actually get the full cast off, and she gets actually struck. She got the cast off to where the skill will finish, but she got struck during it, so that's not going to be armored. See, look at that. Now they actually have the supporter in there to show off like the full-fledged version of the effect. She's got ice. Mary coming in off the top rope and doing 1 billion damage. What a cool lady. She's so cool. She's cool because she's got ice. Oh. We got an F11. Go to Twitter. We're live tweeting the fight, everybody. You go, oh yeah, Rio. There we go. We're live tweeting the Rio posts. Do not. What are you doing, Mika? Thanks, Mika. Alright. I didn't like that post yet. Thanks, Mika. Oh, they changed the banner. There's Mary. We liked that last week. 2 days! More campaign, 3 days. That's from the other video. costumes. Oh, it's not there. There it is. Subtitles for playable characters' quotes will be added. You can check the subtitles of characters you own in the collection. What a... How odd. What an odd situation. It's like, well, we got it. I forget what I was looking for. Yeah, that. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. What does the actual pack itself gonna have in the first place?
色っぽい動きなんて見ましたか。なんですか。もう目ですよ。
If that's really gonna be it, it's like, dude, is that really worth the $90 you gotta pay for that? Like, oh man. Oh, my boy is so valid. And my boy is so valid. Now you're paywalling voice lines. Oh no. Oh, there's my boy. Yes, it's Sponge Mary. There he is. I can't feel my legs, Mr. Fuba. Oh, it's beautiful. Everybody showed up for that one. Ah, alright. Now we've taken a look at that. Nope, not that side. Oh, I can't find it. Oh, it's on this screen. Why is Sponge Mary? It's like I love Sponge Mary. It's so perfect. It's perfectly ridiculous. Window capture. There it is. Okay, now that we've read all about that, SpongeBob never got her driver's license, so she had to do that. So we have January events. Wait, what? Oh no, guys! they forgot to do that again. Upcoming January events. Well, they did the same thing I did today. Was I forgot and named the stream something else to February, but I corrected myself. They put it in there. It's like upcoming February events. Log in for 7 days to get all kinds of rewards. So, you know, it's Valentine's Day. It'll be relatively soon. So we got chocolate, Magatama change coins, orb element kits, UR gacha ticket, always good to see. Limited gacha coins, we'll need those. And that's going to be worth it. Valentine's Day event. Nothing will ever beat the Valentine's Day event where you had the ability to farm friendship, to farm rival outfits. That was legitimately the single best Valentine's Day event they ever did. Was where it's like, I think I remember we had a whole stream where we farmed 3 costumes. I think, what was that? It was Asuka's, Aina's, and Rinko's. Like, I think I spent like that entire time just getting costumes because it was like the single best thing to do at that time. Because you'd clear out the shop really fast, and then you had the chance to like, okay, I'm gonna go get like a whole bunch of stuff for that. They will never do that again. Holy shit, that was, what a time. What a time for that. Let's see, and then we have Like Me a Lady. So we have Valentine's chocolate ticket, friendship chocolate. That's always good because that gives like 1,000 or something like that. Valentine's Day gift, commander card, commander mark popular. That event was at least like Aina at this point will be 3 years ago, because yeah, Aina was 3 years ago at that point because that's when she released. That was like, I think also like the second week for her, like after she released. It was when she released for Gems we did that, and boy was that awesome. And gonna lock me a lady tonight. We got clear daily missions. We got roast beans because it's Setsuban, fentanyl dye, commander mark, Oni mask. I hope that gives us like another 4,500 coins or something. Oni princess and more. So if you didn't get all the Oni princess costumes, and honestly, why not? Why don't you get them? They're really good. They're fitting. You can get them there because I think the only one that I don't have that costume for is like Oboro, because I don't really care about her. So then we have, oh boy, Yukikaze reruns again. A very mediocre supporter returns. You can, once every 5 seconds, deal more damage. As lightning flows to the ground, deal more damage, make him groggy, and applies a bleed. I guess. It's like, I think I have one copy of this supporter and I don't want any more. But thanks to them, doing that whole, all right, now you got a 5/5 supporter, you can get like all these bonuses. It's like, the more supporters they release throughout the game's lifetime, it's like the less reason I need to get more copies of this. I don't want anything to do with her. February's Golden Pass is obviously, big stuff, great stuff even. This is some RPGX shit right here, but it actually made it here to say the least. Sadly, Shizuru has taken off her glasses. That's how you know she's evil now. Because it's the Golden Pass special, the Flower Tainted Pale. So she's got, they have like Demon Shiranui. Well, now we have Demon Shizuru. And everybody at this point is going to be going over to the dark side. Fitting that we played Nocturne, and now we get to see everything else here. It's like, oh my god, they're all turning into demons. Semen demons, perhaps. Because look at that, they got the bat wings, they got the ribbing and everything like that. It's like, oh, she's even got like the xenomorph butt plug. It's like, wow, how could I say no? Who doesn't love themselves some Shizuru? I certainly do. I hope you do too. This is probably one that I'll end up actually getting because I like Shizuru's stuff a lot. She gets a lot of really good costumes, and also I like her a lot. She's really good. She's good mechanically. She's good thematically. She's beautiful looking. It's like that's the hot triangle right there. Instead of being bad and not looking good. Zooey. But at least it's that. Dude, I wish we got like fucking Kage form for Asagi. It was like that would be so awesome. So we have new and repeated event stories. Everybody's favorite format of event, the triple perspectives. Oh, who doesn't love them? Who doesn't love the fact that you now get 3 weapons you're going to instantly recycle? They make really good skins, but it's also, ooh baby, ooh baby. Yeah, I would 100% bet that they are going to have a Demon Shiranui after that. Yeah, it's Asagi. It's I think the very first paid costume in the game is her Taimanin Asagi 3 battle form, where she actually gets to harness the Kage abilities and do all that. Her skin turns purple, but she doesn't actually get to wear the Kage outfit. Yep, everybody's favorite. It's like, oh, you get to do the Snake God. It's like Snake Gods they're really good for grinding up into making them into finding weapons you want. But it also doesn't change the fact that we have to do one of these events again. I mean, we're not going to have... Well, the Year of the Horse doesn't actually start until, like, February itself. So they're not going to do this sort of event until next year. So we don't get to see the return of Sleipnir. Granted, they're not exactly going to bring back him in all his 6-legged glory, but, they're not... It's, they'll do it... They'll probably do something with horse-related later on. It's a mainstay of the series. They've got to do it. And then we have repeated event story. Wood Art Ninja Strikes. It's like, alright, another 3 perspective event. Very cool. Oh look, we get Mad Stomp from Armored Core 6, Demonic Avatar like the movies, and Brute Force Spinel. Oh wow, like the Dirty Harry movies. I love those. Very cool. See, there you go. We've got 3 different references in there because all of the all of the references they make in these games are people like almost 25 and above. Like they literally have an Armageddon and like we literally have an Armageddon and Deep Impact reference on Micah of all people, which is crazy to say the least. It's like because they're the only ones who'd ever get it. But I've been stalling for too long. This is the one I've been wanting to get to. New packages are coming out next month, and would you believe it? Go Manasai partner, it is Wild West Kara. This is the sort of stuff I voted for, which is weird and outlandish outfits. Yeah, you can be sexy, you can look all that cool and everything like that. I want them to look fucking weird. I want weird outfits. I want them to have fun with it. It's like it's so good. It's like, look at that. This is something like Astaroth would wear in the first place. It's fun because she gets to say like she looks like the one girl from the Onichimbara Z2 Chaos, like the sister that wears the cowboy hat. It's like we love Kara around here, no matter how bad she is, and she's bad. So I can only imagine what this is gonna do in the first place. Well, I know you would say that Emily's Yeehaw costume is still better, but it's like now Kara has one, so now they can be together and say this town ain't big enough for the 2 of us, and they can have their Mike versus their Tyson versus Paul fight with the booby match. She's got the hat and she says, "Go Manasai partner, you ain't gonna be able to handle this." It's like be a quick draw McGraw over here. I love it. She's got what's the weapons called? It's Wild West Outlaw. Hexus. It's so perfect. Hexus round, 6 round. I don't know what kind of weapon they would call gems, but it's like we'll live with it. So we have Outlaw Kara, Hex around, 6 round. It's like, why do we keep forgetting that Francis is in the game? Because they made it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm having too much fun enjoying Kara. I'm not gonna get mad. I love it because it's like, all right, I know they send out the newsletters and they can use like all the other stuff, but it's like I love it. It's great. It's so good. She's got the pants. She got the assless. She's got the assless chaps. She's got like she got the time. She has actually Taimanin boots with the heels and everything. It's like, oh man, this is gonna be awesome. This is what you save your gems for, everybody. It's like renewal came out. All right, who cares? I can pick that up with like tickets and shit like that. Yeah, because her sheriff outfit is literally like the classic one that's like she has the badge, she has the hat, she even has the duster and everything. It's super cool. It's like we can literally have the Wild West adventure now. Sheriff Spinell, New Year Spinell. Red Riding Hood 1, 2. Those are my favorites for her. I love that. This is good. This is much better than for lands. It's hey, look, you got it. It's like I would like for her to work out a bit because they didn't draw her arms very big. Actually, they made them extremely small. So it's like she's holding her gigantic bumper sword, and that probably weighs like 60 or 80 pounds. She swings it like it's nothing, but she's also like she got them stick arms. This is fantastic. I know Kara is obviously not up to par what she should be in the first place, and this is probably the similar situation to Lan, where it won't change that much, but it's like she's gonna look good doing it. But I like Kara more, so it's so we will have a much better reception towards it. Lan, all it did was just make her skill stronger and just give her the what do you call it, Bride and Rose, but making an equipable weapon with suction abilities. Okay, nothing special. This is special though. I'll try to pick up as many copies as that. We'll certainly roll for her live. So after that, we have repeated limited package. Everybody loves a good discount, and this one certainly is. So we have the Phantom of New Year's Eve discount pack. So it's, for $5, you get wonderful things like New Year Grandma, Kikanji Sword, Sakura Tempest, gems. I don't, I kind of wonder are they okay? As like, did, I mean, I got Foxy Grandma. It's like, because that's her limited costume for this. That's what we're using today. But it's like, dang, $5. It's like, who can beat that? Like, I ain't gonna blame you there. It's like, I like it. It's a good deal. I wonder, it's like, can we actually get New Year's Eve Shiranui? Because this is barely ever reran in the first place. That's honestly the much more important one. So we then go down here, we had the return of Sky Edge Rinko. Obviously, she has been a massive mainstay in the Total War meta because of the ability to reset cooldowns and do much, much more damage. That's a very substantial increase. And this is obviously the uncensored version because she has like the big fat thigh exposure and everything like that. Because from what I remember correctly, this sword is used a million years ago and everything like that. But now Sky Edge Rinko can actually, you can take advantage of it in the first place with all of Rinko's new upgrades. So it's very, very good. It's very good to see. I like it. It's like, I did not get the costume the last time because it was right before my vacation. So I was in June of last year. And then we have June of last year, and then it's February now, so it's been 8 months later. So I wonder if can you do that? Well, here's the thing, though. It's like, with the Cowgirl weapon might fix her issues. It's like her package weapon fixes the issue by doubling all things gained, and then it's you'll never run out, and then it has a damage scaling buff towards it for Kara. It makes her very strong, and since now we can crit in not Total War, but the tower and stuff like that, she has the potential to do more damage, but she's just too slow to capitalize on anything like that. I have a feeling they're going to do a bunch of speed. It'll be like a speed boost situation and defense when using skills, but on like the weapon itself. And then the passive will be something that like boosts it. I hope it does something with Blood Fist Retribution. That's like the one time I'd really like it to make the change for it. That's worth it. So repeated packages. We have Secret Gift Rinko. This was a Golden Pass costume. I think it was like last year. Because about every February they add to the secret gift selections. So it's like, it's a good thing to say the least. I like it. If you missed it last time, go ahead and get it. The return of Yaksha Morphosis. It's Anne Rose's best costume because it is her costume. It's the thing that everybody like remembers her for, from her movie, from the VN, from her initial release. I almost want to say, was it 4 years ago at this point? It's like, it is the Desire Shop costume for her. It's really good. I wonder what they're actually going to give you with it, because they're obviously going to, this is one of those $35 rival outfit material, the costume, and probably something else. So it's a bad deal, but if you missed it, it's your only chance, at least probably for a long time until they go to Anniversary. And then we have Idol Hebiko. If you like it, good. If you don't want it, okay. And then we go to another heavy hitter, Racist Murasaki, at a discount this time. This is actually a pretty huge thing, to say the least, because this is on a discount. Hebiko's on it, and Hebiko is on a discount, because this was a Golden Pass costume forever and a day ago. Probably one of my favorite Murasaki costumes in the first place. No, her secret gift outfit was a battle pass, was on the pass itself. I hear rumor of they're going to improve the battle pass. I hope they do, because everybody certainly does appreciate, and they love and appreciate those battle passes where you had 44 to 50 stages, because that is really nice. It actually gave you reason to, one, want to buy it in the first place, and two, actually do it. Because it's like, you got actually really solid rewards out of it. If they make that, a thing going forward, it's like, let's make it happen. But Racist Murasaki on discount, good stuff right here. Because it's one of those that has the metallic sheen to it. You can make it so she's Speed. I am Speed. She's actually one of the slowest characters in the game, but still remains one of the best. That's Murasaki for you. So then we have new costumes, new stuff, old greatness, new costumes. Who do we have? Of course, Zui Mama. Whoa. 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 Oh my god, it's like, okay, so we have to deal with, gigantic Mirabelle over here. They what is it? They chopped her head off and put her on a different body, to say the least. Good stuff. That's what we're talking about here. This is why we play the game. It's like they what is it? They managed to nerf Mirabelle in squad. So if you want to play fullest potential Mirabelle, you have to go play AT. And they do not skimp the costumes at all. It's like they heard us, they understand us, and they made Florida Woman over here look like she could just, bench press a fucking bus if she wanted to. My goodness. So we have Muscle Milk, we have Cool Milk, we have, oh, there we go. That's what is it? We messed it up. That's not July. There we go. 90, what is it? February 25. Oh, that's last year. Wow. Hold on, I gotta find it again. Because my dumbass hit back on my mouse. There we go. Right back here to me. I think this is the first thing we've had for Azuma in a while, because it's her last costume she got was, I think, the whatchamacallit, her police outfit with her sister, and this is Lapis's most recent costume as well. So it's like they've been treating very well. We're almost a year to date with her, so they've obviously given her a lot of costumes, a lot of good limited stuff. It's like they really put all they could behind Muscular Chocolate over here. They packed her with creatine. They did a good job with her. It's a very regal look for Lapis. It's the Plapis special. You gotta love it. Though I want to say it's like I know they obviously get they get assets they have to put together to make for the characters and stuff like that. But I don't know, it feels kind of awkward, to say the least, because they have Azuma standing in her very confident pose, but it's like they just like glue on like glue on the attributes in the first place, like those old dress up Flash games that you always hear about all the time. So I'm like, okay, well, that's an interesting choice, but it's like good choices all the way around. We'll certainly pick those up because those release in the middle of the month. So and these are also going to be permanents, I think, as well. So you won't have to worry about missing out on those unless they say any different. But obviously, we're not missing her. We're not missing that. February is also Setsubun. So that means the Oni Princess costumes make their return. I hope they make more. I wish they would make more of these. I really like them because their seasonal flavor that's always really good. And Shiranui's Oni costume is one of my favorites. I love wearing it out every time when it comes around. I think I can probably count on like one hand the amount of times I played Sakura and Sue within the last couple of years. So it's like, I get them out to change their clothes to, prepare for stream, but that's about it. And then we have, more Oni Princess stuff that'll come out right after the Super Bowl. So we have Noah, we got Oboro, and we have probably one of the best users of the Oni costumes itself, Astaroth. I love that. It's a good look. It's because they're very busy costumes, so it's like dyeing these is like really cool. You can get a lot of cool combinations out of it. And then we also have at the end of the month, oh, that's awesome. You can't scroll. But well, that's great. We can't do that in the first place. Here we go. We get spring heralds. You know, it's pretty nice to say the least. It's like I like it. You know, it's creative because it's, you know, it's like spring is coming. Fantastic. You don't gotta deal with the snow or any other bullshit, to say the least. It's like once again, it's like they start off with like the Dream Team Club. Sakura's, no, not Sakura. Obviously, they're not going to put Asagi in the lineup because hers is an extremely expensive $45 one because they have all that. The pink fairy costumes. I know I mentioned this many times before. We could actually show this off today with the design considerations for Murasaki's costume. I really like it. And then we have, you know, we've come to the end of the newsletter. Gotta move that. Go all the way to the end, and you can get yourself, if you haven't redeemed it already, you can get 200 gems. There you go. That's half a roll right there. And you know, we could probably use that on Mary's banner as well. I probably won't because I need to save that for Kara when she appears later on in the month. But thankfully, all you really need to do to get a character started these days is just get an arena weapon, and I'll probably have to pick up a couple of SR gear as well, so she has something in the tank. Well, Masher, there's no better time than any to go. Don't be those guys. When they say do not redeem, no, they want you to redeem these. You should be redeeming them. Let's go here. Need to adjust this so it's ready for next time. Go to the game capture. Ta-da! Oh wait, because I need to redeem that myself. I have my like Discord open over here, and it's like someone's posted about like Clock Asagi or something, and I'm like, what a very strange choice to make that for a character. Yeah, you only have the 5th until the 5th to redeem them, and because if you can believe it, in less than 45 minutes, it's gonna be February 1st. I gotta activate my coupon. Gotta act my couponbug.com. What is it? E4M. Receive rewards. My rewards have been received. Don't forget to do that, everybody, because if you don't, you're gonna be kind of screwed. 210. It's like, there we go. We got 4,000. We'll have 4,000 at least by the time Mary releases. So if I really need anything, I can go get it. I just know one thing. It's like whenever, like, well, where is it? It's Activity Especial exchange facility. Like when you exchange weapons and everything like that, you can obviously do a selector and all that stuff. Limited weapons. There we are. So obviously with limited weapons, and you do like the tag system to go find it. I can't find it. Where are you, Astaroth? You have had 2 of these. Girl, there it is. Wicked Nephrin Ka. Because it's like the fact that she shares this in the first place is oh, dude, I forgot about him. Wow, what a throwback, to say the least. You know, it's kind of weird. It's like, you know, obviously we've had the big surge of, like, you know, we have in general, what is it? We have a brand new Taimanin game that's come out, to say the least, in, like, you know, at the beginning of January. And yet we've had barely anything for it because they haven't had any sort of support for that in the first place. I really would have hoped they would have done something like that, you know, to help do that in the first place, so we could have, what is it, the creators program or something. Because so many other franchises do that sort of stuff in the first place. I wouldn't lie. I would say to myself, they have that system for Tricol. Tricol is a fucking disgusting ass looking game, but I'm like, man, you know what? That doesn't sound too bad, to say the least. It kind of sounds fun, but it's like, nope, I don't care about that for the most part. Yeah, Squad is a actually, this is perfect because they had an update the other day about Squad. Oh, they have a survey. They had a survey. Oh, they've got a survey. They have a. Oh, cool. They did release the Mary one. They have a survey. Oh, they had a survey. Where's their website? I need to find it again because there was something I wanted to read on that because that was actually a really important change. Where are you? About this account. Oh, they changed their pinned tweet from, like, you know, something usable. Can't believe I gotta search this on Google now. Where's news? Announcement. Maintenance. I didn't even know they had the that thing in the first place for like for that, and I'm like, oh, they have that? They have that? They fly now. Alright, let's go there. Let's go back. Let's go back and read a little bit. It's F11. Stop it, Mary. Stop. You don't need that girl. So let's see. They have. So if you've been playing Squad, they do their they like to do this. They have 2 AT updates on Tuesday morning and Squad updates on Thursdays. So what they do is, this is what they would do for their January 29th. So balance patches. They really just this is effectively that they don't treat this like a I said it last time, but it's like they don't really treat this as if it's like a beta or something. They just treat it as if it's like the flat out release. I wonder what March is going to look like. When hit inflicts weaken to a character, it's like okay, Cultist Guardian. Game improvements and bug fixes. There's always a lot of these in the first place. So it's like fix an error where your Hisui's Eclipse Smell doesn't work. Chance to increase damage to reflect actual gameplay. So tactical training, errors, all kinds of stuff. There we go. Improved auto battle settings so that they are saved separately from normal battles and arena battles. Improve the round start animation. Improve the reward system in arena battles so that tokens and polishing tools are obtained upon losing now that are the same as rewards obtained upon winning. So it's like, good. Now we can actually get stuff out of arena battle and you haven't if you didn't roll 3 5-star characters. Arena defense history, where you can actually collect that. That's good. I used that today, actually. Increase the amount of energy rewards obtained through daily quests to provide a more diverse and frequent gameplay opportunity. This is something they should have done at the very beginning, because holy shit, it's like now I actually have AP to actually do stuff in the first place. Like, I'm now actually to get more items. And now you can get added energy drinks as obtainable rewards. So now we can start stacking those and burn them down when we finally start getting events. And then increase the amount of acquirable energy, which is good. That's always worth a level. Now this is like the biggest change that happened after it. Characters that have reached their max level upon clearing a stage will not be included in EXP point shares. So if you have 4 characters in max level, the EXP distribution was a quarter for each one on the team. Now it's 1/3, that is huge. Like, my goodness, it's like that's worth it. It's like, finally, like my Fuma that I've been using has reached level 30, and now I'm able to, give more EXP to Hebiko, all whatever team member I'm moving around, and my Rakshasa too, so she can level up just slightly faster. Yeah, they've kind of stagnated on the whole like pre-release stuff, which is no surprise there, because once people found out that the game kind of sucks, people kind of stopped supporting it, which is like they didn't need to make this kind of a game in the first place, but they did. I've said it once and I'll say it again. I did not want Star Rail, I wanted Zenless. This is a good addition with adding buffs and debuffs, displaying all in-game buffs and the debuffs in the pause screen during battle. Very good stuff. Core enhancement screen to allow you to improve the core enhancement screen to allow you to check your gold. Wow. Increased Arena Platinum tier. Added effect, damage taken in Arena reduced by 15% in the core set option. Why? Because you can actually stack like multiple sets of these at once, and you can just like never take any damage. Sorting by rarity. Identical characters will be displayed together. Improve the system to allow players to choose whether to exclude exclusive material items when training characters or enhancing skills. Skills is consistently what an odd choice. You need dupes to upgrade your characters, and it's already so hard to get like that stuff in the first place. Modify the character acquisition animation to play whenever you get in the character through the example of the journey, no matter what rarity the character is. Fixed typos and unnatural phrases in certain text. I wish they'd do that more often. That's actually a good thing. It's been improved a little bit, but it's like it's still, Keep it up, Grem. You got a long, rough road ahead of you, to say the least. If they make Squad X, that would be that would be funny, to say the least. I would laugh at that. It's like Squad X. It's like, man, like, bro, I don't even want to play regular Taimanin in a regular RPGX. Hello, how are you? Let's draw these. What are we gonna get today, everybody? Let's unmute the game. Oh my god, what's it gonna be? Oh. Oh my god. But it still feels very grindy. It is. It's today is it's a weekend day, so that means all the they have an increased drop rate it's increased drop rate and whatchamacallit, half off on like resource area grinding, but it's like, bro, I haven't even cleared like 8-7 yet. Because like every time that I think to myself like, I'm a little bit behind. What can I do to help, remedy this sort of stuff? So I look at all my my resources. I'm like, where can I go with this? How can I help make this work out? Because you can't get Nanase Mai unless you clear all story stages. So I'm like, I can't really get any more rolls because it doesn't really get anything like that. And I also have to spend a lot of time just grinding up like the little emblems so I can actually get people for my team. I'm like, it's a little annoying to be like, right. Because like I farm like the stones, stuff like that for those days. I do those like just about every day. Because it's like, or at least when it's like, my team can like beat up the blue area very well. So I do that and it's like, alright, that works for me. I don't have a problem with that. And I've been doing conversions to like improve my team in certain areas. Which is like, oh cool. That's this reminds me of like 2016 Grand Blue Fantasy. But it's also like 2016 was 10 years ago. And I was 19 years old. I also had way more time to do stuff like that in the first place. And also, good old Grand Blue Fantasy had like that massive amount of appeal behind it and had lots of people who can make automation tools. So you didn't have to do all that stuff in the first place. I think Grand Blue didn't get full auto until like the last like 5 years. So it's like, man, it could really certainly do to improve that. Do we still have openings in the club? It's like, I can certainly be, I could certainly get rid of some people. Because it's like, since I play every day, we'll have it. Special ops is really bad. It's like, I can't. It's like they really need you to play like early and often, to say the least. Because like all I do is like, in terms of my playing for the day, is going to like whatever story stage it is and trying to farm it from there, which gains my team EXP and like all that stuff. But it's like, me. Let's see. Where is club info? There it is. Grandma's Boys. Best ID ever. It's so easy to remember. Let's look. 1 3. Is it a 7-digit number? Yeah. Is that what it puts it as? Oh, cool. Well, let's see. Who has not been playing for forever? Okay, 88 days. I can't really be doing that, bud. I mean, for the most part, this is all people I know in the first place, so they all play. I don't have any of like the big people from Like, I have other people in, like, the AT area from the AT Discord, but it's like I don't have all the other stuff. 32 days. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I was like, wow, can you see what day they joined? Oh, it's like when they made their accounts. That would have been really cool. I wonder when I made mine. You can kick after 19 hours and 59 minutes. You mean I can only kick once a day? Are you shitting me? You mean I can't get rid of the people who don't do anything for like a whole day? Well, more or less, I also need people to help donate because it helps alleviate the whatchamacallit, the amount of work it takes to keep it afloat. Because I do give buffs every day when I play the game, like actually multiple times a day. There's a cooldown to kick. That's like that's why I've never had to do it. No, I did this a long time ago, so because I could get rid of people in the first place. Look at that. It's like they introduced this. Literally, this will be 2 years today that they introduced this, and they haven't done anything with it. Well, the thing is like I need people who play a lot, like at least as much as I do, because like a lot of my people, you know, if anything, I was gonna make Maverick or Taroth the people who do it, because this guy is like, he's there every day and he actually donates, which makes like a really big difference, which is like really, really important. Because they said they were gonna do stuff with like, you know, okay, go ahead and do it, bud. You can do it. I feel it coming, man. You can have a good time with it. I don't know. The ID is in chat. You can go do that there. While we're at it, let's take a look. 335 days. All right, let's get rid of that. No, Andrew. You need 1,000 donations. It's like, I don't even donate that much. I get on the game once a day, and it's like, I'm not exactly gonna be out there like donating 1,000 times. I mean, if they raise it from 50 to 100, it's just gonna be more of this, where it's like I have tons of people who don't play or anything like that. But it's like I like keeping it full, because it's like every time you send out stuff, it sends it to all the people on your list. So it's like if you just like, I just got rid of 4 people, so it slows down the math, to say the least. What is it? I think my total contributions are like, because I miss days. I don't do this every day, because it's like, was it 192? In order to get like what, 1,000 or something like that, it's like you have to pay like 1,000 gems. You can do that? Okay, it's not worth it. Let's go to the club pass. I forget about this a lot, actually. Like we have this in the first place, and we get them all done anyways. You have to wait for an entire day to join. That is so stupid. It's like they have those, like, you know, those slow motion items and everything like that, but then they have that like, okay, bud, you can't be doing this in the first place. All right, let's do some challenge. Let's do some challenge stuff. Oh, what a pro gamer. Look at that. He got 131,000, 1,000, a million points. That's so crazy. I'm more inclined to believe the people who have 136 and 141. That means they cleared this under a minute and took the most minimal damage possible. So what do we have here? We actually have good Murasaki. We have, wow, I've never seen that before. A maximum copy of Assault Murasaki. We have spin, we have criticals, we have speed. Okay, that's good. And penetration boost. Cannot be slowed, more health. Fushi no Jin, that's the counterattack. She has Tentacle Mine, which is just fine by me because like just even that by itself is insane. And Tentacle Hold in blue. So we're gonna have to hold our enemies still. Even then for Murasaki, it's not gonna be much of a challenge. Let's see, with Ragnarok, it's okay, we have Lavatane, we're gonna be okay. It's in green, I'm not worried about this. Micah, oh, it's red Micah. We are not using the missiles. So we have Ruthless, we have Pile Flare, that's fine. Grenade Launcher, that's okay. That's a choice. So we have normal attacks with a chance to burn, which is so we have bad Astaroth. Increased damage to burn, so it's like we don't have the skill that applies burn really, really well, which is Death from Above. Okay. Increased damage with normals because she has some of the best normals in the game. And Clairvoyance. Alright. Overheat, that's fine. Because she's just gonna just beat him up. He's got a gamer. Club Pass is really good. It gives you a lot of really good resources. I almost wish they had that in Squad. That would have been really cool. Hold on. Before we do this, I just removed spots from my friends list. Let's remove a few more. 226. I'm sorry, Shinobu. We've talked like one time, but you're gonna have to go. Where's my profile? I don't know how to get there. Copied user ID to clipboard. What a fucking cool thing. Amazing stuff. Oh, you know what you can do that you can't do in Squad? Look, I can change my name for free. I don't have to pay gems for that. Isn't that awesome? There are no changes. I don't need to change nothing. There it is. My profile ID. There you go. Send your requests there. Send your hate mail towards there too. Let's go here to Challenge Arena. Let's get started with Murasaki. Because our goal is... I wish they had like a collect all option for this. Yeah, you can do that for free. You can do that for free, buddy. Okay, so it's floor 48. Tentacle mine! Tentacle, you're mine, baby! Go! Get out of here, Rinko! Yugen Goku. She got interrupted during it. Hit her! Hit her! Hit her! Come on! I'm gonna get a really bad score on this, I can already tell. That was very slow, and I took too many of that. Yep, 84,000 points. It's like, okay. So our goal there looks like we need to... Obviously, we need to take way less hits because we can do this in under a minute. Or grind the journey quest to change the name for free. Why do we have to even do that in the first place? To just say to ourselves, alright, I want to change my profile's name. It's changing the name of the profile. It's like what is it? It's like Xbox gamer tags. I think I think you still have to pay for those? I don't know. Snowstorm. Activate it! She does not stand a chance, and I love it. You didn't have to miss. She's so fast. $87,000. So we need to get under a minute. We need to take less damage. That means you need to. I need to be a lot more aggressive, to say the least. Man, they just give you a 5/5 lava tame to use this. With that 15 too. It's crazy, to say the least. Let's see what we're gonna do for Micah then. Oh, what's up there, Myth? How you been? Oh, we're doing the challenge quest for the day. Ruthless. Oh, I got hit by Yukikaze slow. Riveting Micah gameplay, where you have to bait your enemies and make sure they get burnt. Zenbu mate kakana. Well, it is so much of an improvement compared to like how she previously was. Go, Gadget, get the fuck out of there, Micah. Come on, girl. Go, baby, go. Nice. Yeah, I tried to find. Oh, that was good. That was a solid run. Her skank daughters. It's like, well, they made her like, all right. They don't like Kiara here, which is fine. I don't like her very much. So it's like, all right, they made her mom, you know, like insanely good, to say the least, which is fine by me. I like Ragnarok way better. But it's like, yeah, they I don't want to say it's a rumor. It's like it was pulled from their Instagram page, and then they, you know, deleted it. It was probably something they were wanting to release, like, you know, probably in like the middle or the end of the month. But it's like, man, it's gonna be what, another demon boss, so the composition doesn't change that much. You keep all your demon racials together, and then you have all your racials together. You keep all that, and it's like, cool. I guess that's what they want to accomplish with it, which is fine by me. They need to collect all for this shit, man. I know they're putting all their, you know, resources into squad, but it's like, collect all. Collect wood. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. There's probably characters on the Gremory team that they don't like, that don't get very many upgrades or, you know, a lot of care put into them, or anything like that. Because if they really cared about the character they wanted to promote, they'd make them strong, you know, usable characters that don't have a lot of problems behind them. So that's what they did with like Ragnarok and Mirabelle. People love them. People love them a lot. Alright, let's try to improve our score with Murasaki. Let's see if we can do something better. Machine Astaroth. I would love to see them do that where it's like, alright, the first introduction we have for this new character is this new boss is like a brand new boss in the first place. Not like Demon Edwin or something, but it's like Terminator Astaroth. There we go. No, don't do that. Girl's in peril. What's Kiara's best build? I think it's in blue. It's green to do actually some meaningful damage. Tentacle Miner. Okay, we got rid of her. Did you see that? Did you freaking see that? Oh my god. Ground her into the freaking dirt. That was worse. How was that worse than the last time? No, Aina does not have a limited. She actually gets costumes. Like I wouldn't say a consistent basis, but they've been giving her support recently. So I would not doubt that this year is her year to get a renewal. Like, she's been appearing in more stuff. She has an event. It's like usually it's a pretty consistent trend is that, all right, we're going to give you a limited outfit and everything. Like, we're not going to give you a limited. It's we're going to put you in more events, start giving you costumes again to drum up interest and everything like that, which is fantastic. That is what they've been needing for a long time. Oh, she's so taken aback by that she had to jump. I'm coming in hot. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, they're comboing her, everybody. She's getting cubed. She's getting diced. She's getting chopped and screwed even. Come here. Come here. Come here. They've been getting worse. No. Like, that's the thing about it, though, is like Aina is like consistently one of the best characters to use in what do you call it, in time attack, because of how fast she is with her weapons and all that, and her low cooldown skills. She goes insanely fast. So she kind of lives in that perpetual hell of like she's been good from the start. They just don't really have anywhere they could take her because it's like it's not like let's say a Sora situation. Like she's been good, she's hasn't stopped being good either. Oh. Go, baby, go. Dunk him on him. That's a 110, I think. Okay, I'm just gonna get mad if I don't do that. Let's go. Let's do a fun character. We can't get super funny critical build Murasaki. Yeah, she'll win. It'll just be slow. I think, what is it? The last one they did was, I want to say that was in November. It was relatively recent. Snowstorm. Frostilicus wind. And she's so freaking fast. Go, Mom, go! Woo! And it was still worse than what we did. Oh, man. I like these. I like these a lot because they give small, tangible results that you can just go like, okay, how can I do better? Because, like, the goal is, like, obviously score plenty enough to get what we're doing, but it's like you start setting personal goals with it and you want to keep getting better. Like, how do we want to accomplish this? I'm like, I like this. I like these a lot. These are fun. In the times that I've gotten like 100,000 points on these missions, it's you clear under what is it? It's all based on how much time you take and how many hits you take as well. Hits are much more hits play into a much bigger deal than damage. What is it? Hits taken plays more than actual time taken. Like, I got 100,000. I got 110,000 points with Ragnarok 1 week on the mission she did because she I barely took any damage with her. Like, you want to take as little damage as possible. So stalling is actually like a very viable concept with her. I don't get it. Sometimes it's like I'll do a really good run initially. It's like, all right, we're doing great. Let's turn. There you go. That's your first lesson with tech for challenge missions. You want to score better. Use the time taken during your ults to refresh all the cooldowns so you can keep chaining them. You want to go as fast as possible and take as little damage as you can. Sometimes you just can't help it. Come on, baby. The peak Ragnarok gameplay, baiting your enemies into Snowstorm and just melting their health. She got a deep freeze proc. That's good. Got cool mom, and it was still even worse. I like this because it's, it's a fun idea. It's like these are skills I'm not going to typically use because it's like what everybody knows what you run for Ragnarok in the first place is like you don't run this, you run all three of her freezing skills together so you can keep locking down the enemy. It doesn't also help that Snowstorm is like one of the best skills in the game and you can just melt anything with it. But it also doesn't change the fact that so many of her things that like apply freeze are just, they apply freeze on the base level so you're not worried about it. Dang. Let's try it again. I want to do that. I would very much appreciate if they let you use Death from Above because that's like Micah's bread and butter skill for hits, getting your hit count higher in red, so you can just go absolutely insane. See, they made Ragnarok prettier. They made her a better character. It's like someone does not very much appreciate the Onosaki family. Well, they don't appreciate the daughter very much. It's like that girl has had her time in the sun, Erpurg X. So they're just gonna say like, nah, girl, you're. I don't get it. I don't get it sometimes. It's probably, I think it's a combination. I'm taking too much time. Because I don't need to heal. I'm doing just great. Why did you do that? Girl, why did you do that? And they give like no health to like Yukikaze or anything like that. She's just always the first one to like die off or anything like that. That's better. Wow, that was great. Someone must have gotten a penetrator somewhere. There we go. We got it by just a couple. Just a couple. Ooh. 88,000. Alright, I'm not gonna kill myself over this. It's not worth it. Okay, we managed to beat our score by 999 points. I couldn't have asked for anything else. Let's go to Total War. We haven't done that for the week yet. Got that. I can't believe it. It's a little over a year at this point that they're actually going to do something for Total Tit-tastic War. Which doesn't surprise me. It's like, alright, well, it's taken them long enough to do anything like this. Let's see, Meaty Mirabelle. And let's get Androgynous Annie, so she can be our hero that nobody asked for. Defense. They ruffled the feathers of people in even in JP. It's like she's so vanilla that people couldn't even handle it in the first place. They're just like, whoa, man, she's too nice. She's too milquetoast. She's literally that big of a problem. We can't be having this. Which is honestly crazy for me to say the least. It's like we need her getting turned inside out. We need her to look like Asuka at some point, so she loses all of her limbs and becomes a nugget or something. Or she's got to be turned into a fucking meat cube or whatever. It's like that's what we need to have happen. It's like, my goodness gracious, they just... We're amping up the abuse at home. What does Kiara even use in RPGX? Like, what is her modus operandi in terms of like attacking? Because I can honestly, I wouldn't doubt in my mind she's a magic user, because they try to integrate some like physical abilities with her, and it's just like that shit was not working out. Awesome, I'm about to lose like a couple million points because of this. We didn't break his armor. Has she really not gotten anything like that? She's been in the game since Taba. So it's like, you know, I would figure like, oh, she just started the game off, you know, like, what, in 2013 or something? It's like, I thought that would have happened at some point. It's got to have. I guess not. Oh, you go, baby. You beat the hell out of him. Who will the new Kiara be? I don't know. That's, even the people who look like they would be the most vanilla ones in the first place, it's like they have like the most disgusting and like debaucherous scenes you can imagine. It's like, well, obviously it fits within the confines of the series, but it's also like, why wouldn't they do it? Ooh, 19 million? What happened there? Oh, I know why. Now we have Sky Edge equipped. Boy, when I said I'd know I'd lose a couple million, I figured I would, because he was targeting Saika with the Destructo disc. I'm like, cool, that's awesome. She punches and kicks, but she can use wind pressure to freeze. So her melee attacks here in AT work, but she needed a weapon that wasn't exactly fists. Because what she did, like in here, she just whacks people with balls or something, which is like a questionable choice. It's like with Eleanor, it works out a little bit better, but with Kiara, it's like, why? What the fuck does that even do? I mean, it's also, it's like, yeah, when they go to, like, you go to Comiket or something, they have like a bunch of the most disgusting shit imaginable you can have happen to Kiara. They make it for her, because it's not like, you know, the Lilith company doesn't acknowledge the existence of the fan works or anything like that. I mean, by God, they passed the information along to AT. We literally had the event in, like, we just recently with the memory of 20 years ago with Taimanin Asagi recap. And it's like, oh, they had many games and anything like that, and we had great international success because people kept pirating them. They would literally not be where they're at in an international scope without it. And it's like, cool. Ah, there you go. Good old Total War. Terrible. New Year's present. Oh, cool. We can get these. And accelerator. Oh, nanomachine blueprint. Demon shit shards. Oh, they know me too well. That's 4K right there. Sometimes I actually forget to do Total War, so I miss out on, like, I think it's 3,000 coins a week. Here we go. They need to do more. Like, what is it? Little Emilian Watson dude. Bro was on the case with that. Oh, yes. Dude, it's month reset. It's the month reset, everybody. Go get yourself some honor coins. Because we got ourselves... Gotcha coin. Times 10. Yes, sir. Give me that. Give me limited gotcha coin times 10. We are going to need these. We're going to need these bad boys for the big Kara day. Because we care a lot about her. Ultimate Weapon Series. Ooh, I love it. Wicked Star Weapon. Did we do Arena this week? Yes, we did. Good. The worst she gets was darkened nipples. Does that mean she got pregnant at some point? Because I remember seeing that pregnancy event that happens at, like, you know, once a year. They had, it's like, you know, it's a couple of characters, but I'm thinking to myself, like, they didn't do anything with that. It's like, you would think Kiara, of all people, would have pregnancy. It's like the most vanilla thing ever. Mash Taimanin, everybody's favorite person to beat up on. Gives me millions upon millions in resources. Get the good old Tokiko defense down build. Yokozo. Talking about her, and there she appears before us. What does the Sora have her stuff equipped? Yep. I don't forget about the shop. I forget to do Total War in the first place, so I don't get any coins. You gonna make it? Can you believe we're approaching 4 years of Total War, and we only have I think it's set. We have 7 bosses, and that's about it. Like, I forget about it mostly because it's like, if I don't stream on Saturday because of something else or something that happens, I just forget to do it. And it's like, oh, it's no big deal. It's like, oh, that's right. We have monthly coins and stuff like that, which are really important. They're like the best. That's like the best source of like people getting like rolls and shit for limited events, which is awesome. Well, that's why they call it total bore, to say the least. You literally just set your microwave for 2 minutes, start your meal, start your 1 round of Total War, and then you come back. Both are done, but at least you're satisfied with eating the food in your microwave. You're unsatisfied with Total War. Yeah, you get to see the epic land build. Oh, hold on. How do we do that? Let's play it up like a fucking idiot. Oh my god, bros. Lan Zhang so totally overpowered with her brand new weapon that she got last week. Insane stuff. Even with 1 copy, it's like the best shit ever. Like, I can't even freaking believe it, bros. It's like, you pull enemies when you use like the best skill in the game, and then you have like an increased critical rate. That's like the Anne-Rose Bride supporter put on your character. And then you have like, bro, increases skill damage by 25 to 50%. OP. Holy shit, bros. You've got to pick up Anal Apocalypse. So good. Holy shit. And then you have like the supporter, which we don't even use. And then you have like Whitesnake, like the band. Who doesn't love some Whitesnake, bros? And then we have increased damage, critical damage from combos, and you're swinging that fucking baton around like she's gotten a goddamn fucking running a parade or some shit. She's beating them down with that. It's amazing. Holy fuck. Yeah. That's the kind of people we need to promote these products. The kind of supporter we don't use. It's one of those like, oh dude, it's like, it's, what is it? It's total hit, it's based off of hit count and everything like that. It's like, yeah, I'm not using it here. I don't need to use it because she's not my primary damage dealer. If anything, I'd have to put it on Sora, and it doesn't even do that much for her. Because you want as much damage as possible. Like anybody who can get like absurdly high hit counts, like if the people who can max it out, like, you know, within, or at least get like 2/3 of it, at least in like less than 5 seconds. Like, yeah, Sora can use it, but it's like, I really don't want to start picking up copies of the supporter to use it in the first place. It's like more damage, critical damage. Well, it's a fixed 5%, so it goes up to 50. So it's like having a you know, what's her face, a Tekken Koharu equipped to you at all times, but it's like, okay, I'd rather be using something else. I wonder what Kara's gonna do. Emily's really good with it. Sora, if you can keep the combo going, is really good. Astaroth's really good for it. Let's just go look at our list. Who could make the most out of Lan Zhang? Lan Zhang can't actually make a very good use out of the supporter. Mirabelle can use it. Tokiko can use it because she has multiple projectiles. Asagi's not very good. Emily's like the best user of it. White's too slow. Shizuru gets interrupted often. Ingrid actually can actually make really good use of this because it's a blue supporter, and because of she needs critical damage in there in the first place, and she has several skills that have many hit counts behind her. So it's very much worth it. Obviously Rinko with her upgrades. Felicia super sexy over here. Koyuki at home, well, the original Koyuki, she can make some use out of it. Rin can do it pretty well too because she has to be up close and personal and get the entire string off. But it's like it's okay. Ragnarok, you don't want anything that wants to mess with her slows. So, and besides, if it's not green, it's not mean enough with Ragnarok. Kara's too slow to take advantage of it. Same with Lapis. Fentanyl over here can actually do a good job with it too. Spinel is too slow, but even then with Spinel you have better options with her blue. She can already beat anything to death with it. Kurenai doesn't really have a lot of options with no wait, it's Kurenai. She already has built-in gigantic crit damage inside of her character. Asuka can actually use it really well. Shiranui is too slow. She doesn't have the hit count to support it. Not so much Eleanor. Nagi can do it because she has piercing projectiles. Aina is actually insane with this. Azusa can't. Micah actually can because she has lots of multi-hit attacks and she can just keep sweeping them. But the fact that she kills, oh, Micah, wow, no. Azuma can't. Micah can because she's all about like those crazy like hit counts and everything like that. But the thing is you have to like hybrid it with red. Sussy Jingle can't. She can't keep the combo up. Kiara can't. Yukikaze can. Hebiko can't. They all don't have enough spammable skills or fast enough attacks to really take advantage of the high hit count. Like anyone who has like automatic fire, like Mirabelle can do it. Rag could do it, but you have to play blue Rag. If anything else, it's like you just use her range spells to keep the hit count high while you keep spamming your multi-hit free spells. Lena can do it actually. Lena could do it as well because all of her stuff is like insane amount of stuff. Phantasma can do it because all of her. Let's actually just click on. Nope. Sora, no. Phantasma can do this because of where is it? Impaling Terror is too slow to take advantage of it. It's like it's your big finisher. So you use stuff like Shadow because it's a piercing projectile. Where is it? Succubus Whispers actually is it's a gigantic AoE that deals small damage, but it also is like keeps ticking as well. So it's actually like she can build up a lot of hits very easily with this. Eleanor can do just the same as well because I think she has several no, I know that because it's like she uses it to do that, to build up her hit counts. But that's in red. If you want to take advantage of it in full blue, it's like it's a bit different. Because with Impaling Terror, it's like, oh, I want to run full blue. Well, because you want that because it's like the 250 modifier. Because Clinging Nightmare, you actually put that together with her limited weapon to suck enemies in, and you just like start driving up your hit count immediately. There's a lot of people who can use Lan Supporter better than Lan herself. That's actually like a running thing with limited gear, is that so many other characters can use the limited supporter better than the character itself. Masher, I certainly understand your pain right there with White. As fun as she is, like, you know, I like using her in the arena because she can just like bop enemies over the head and just like one-shot a lot of people. At least they don't have like defensive stuff built inside them like a Shisui. Like she just goes in there and, you know, bombs them over the head and it's like it's game over. But it's like anywhere else, it's like, why did they give her the armor? Like, after dying. It is like the complete antithesis of how you want to play the game in the first place, which is, okay, bro, like, okay, bro, I want you to play the game by doing this, and I need you to die. I'm just gonna need you to completely die in the middle of battle to come back and make it worthwhile. She's she's the character who wants to one-shot everybody, but when she can't do that, I know I've said this before, I said this in the video, but I'll say it again. If you can't one-shot with White, you really haven't put enough into her. and it takes such an enormous amount of resources to do that, it's not worth it. If you want a character who can do just the same as White with lesser resources and is more fun, go play Azuma. Azuma is like one of the most fun characters they've ever released. Everybody compared her to Murasaki on release because she had armor. No, Murasaki's better comparison is with White. The only thing I could ever say with Azuma is that it's like, oh, she's too slow when you play the Great Sword build. That's just it. So if you don't have anybody that can lock down enemies like Lan does with the funny big special needs hits, there you have it. Actually, this is perfect. Let's see what happens if we put we're at 300, where we're Eagles Dare. Let's go pick up everybody's. I don't know. I like the sisters. Everybody likes Micah more because her tits are bigger. Everybody likes her. Everybody likes you more because you're the one that's like, oh, you have all the big ones. It's like, I have to work for a living. I have to be a teacher. You get to be a working girl that doesn't do anything besides doing other men. I hate you, little sis. You're the worst. You're terrible. You're terrible. I hate you. What's that Dr. Phil meme? What's whatever it is. Thunder God to Wofei. Where is it? It's no, because she has like all the demon hater gear. Onslaught is so freaking crazy with like, look at that. They have like Path of Exile. We have Path of Exile text. Increase unique skill effect. Increase skill damage of 15%. Implicit modifier. Implicit and explicit modifier. When attacking with a greatsword skill, increase it with that. This is one that's like I've always wanted to try. I've thought about getting it to 5-5 because it's such a really fun way to play with her. Oh man. Here's a little small aside with this. I hate how hard it is now to get wooden weapons. I really like using these as skins for the most part, but it's like they're so hard to get now because you can automatically sell your gear and everything like that from the coin gacha, and it's like, oh my god, it's like it's so hard to get these because you eventually have to like clear out your materials just to get it. And thanks to like, you know, the more characters we get, the harder it is to get those weapons. I like them as skins, but they didn't have to make it, you know, such a challenge to do it. I remember the wood challenge. I see them all the time. It's one of my, it's like, I see it in my like file folders all the time. Like I love those because honestly, it's like that would be a really good one to return to because it's the game has changed so much since then, and it's like just using wooden gear by itself. But I'd have to do something drastic like disabling awakening. That would be cool. That's so perfect. It looks like a Zenless core passive. Well, the thing is, like, the only weapon not weapon, but the only aspect that I like with White is the fact that her weapon, like her green build is like it's the big hammer slam that does like the most damage. So like you just do it to just go destroy enemies with it. That's why it's so much fun to use. Everything else is like it's too slow. She doesn't pack the wall up that it needs to, as compared to someone like Murasaki, who can just do that. Well, I mean, like, the better you get at the game, the less likely you're going to die. And the more resources you put into your characters to get stronger, because you're doing all this so you don't die. The fact of the matter is that you have to die as a character to get anything out of it. And it's like, what is the point of that? That just makes you feel like, okay, Congratulations, bud. You just, I died. Oh, I got rewarded for it. No. No. Don't do that. That just feels like such an odd decision. I think I remember this correctly, is that using Azuma means that she doesn't use any of her big skills because it's for some reason that would be too good. You have to use it for someone else. Because it's like doing debuff extension with like for speed. You do debuff extension for unmasked Taimanin for consistency. You don't do it really for speed because it's just not a thing. Oh no, there it is, Cannon Warrior. No, Mike, that's pretty true because in every instance where you see Micah smoking, she does it exactly for the look. Like when she's out by herself, like not with anybody, when we see her like more detailed stuff, we never see her actually smoking. Azuma smokes because she's for all the troubles she's seen and all the stress she has, she's become dependent on the tar sex or whatever it is. All right, Azuma, do your thing. Because if I remember correctly, why I don't put you as an AI character. That's right, because you don't. She uses Leap Slam, and yeah, she won't ever use any of her other skills, which is what pisses me off so much. I swear they do that on purpose. It's like, it's so awful. Like, she'll use Leap Slam. She'll do it. There's Electrocute on there and everything, but she won't do the big swing that does, like, 20 million damage every time she uses it. Like, I have to do this myself. Great job, girls. Great job, everybody. Great ass on you land. Good stuff. That's why I hate the AI for this game sometimes. It's so awful. Oh, she's broken out of it. Who hit her? Who hit her with that? There you go. She did 81 million damage. Good lord, girl. She's like, she's the best cop ever. A useful niche for White is when she's on a team where you don't control the character like in VR, since the AI is not that great. It's like, I mean, I use her in Arena because if they can't avoid her bees, they can't avoid her hammer. So it's like, it's a fixed plane. So they constantly keep getting shot and they keep getting put into hit stun. So you can just, she can go over there and whack them over the head with a hammer. It's really good. It's like, it's insanely good, in fact. Yeah, increases defense, increases speed. Girl, I need you to use this. I need you to use this. I wonder if we could do it. Let's try it with Oboro. The good old mind control strategy. Because if we do this, we can break her armor. Oh my god, Mary! Mary, oh my god, she's so good. She is so crazy. Yeah, I don't. Well, I mean, personally, I don't care too much about Mary. She's pretty, but it's like, okay, let's it works for you. That's what counts. Well, we will cover her. That's the that's the point. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, instantly just straight up kill her. She doesn't do enough damage to win. Girl, you're not critting hard enough. She's gonna wake up, break out of it. Oh, she could share with her fists. I mean, it's like, you know, just strikes and pounding your enemies with it. That would be the best option you could do for it. Since she's just like, you know, I'm there to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of ass. No, break her armor, girls! Come on! Oh, there we go. Ah, we lost. I knew as soon as she broke out of it, I'm like, oh. There we go. Terrifying stuff. I realized halfway through, I'm like, man, she's not doing any damage. She's like, we climbed to like 300 machines on her. Where the fuck what are we doing wrong? We're not playing the right color. We're not doing it right. Somewhere in the distance, a Chinese lesbian smiles smugly. It's like, yes. We gotta do like the Mr. Burns special. Excellent. We need to use... Where is it? Fire God Huoshu. Purple Haze? Feedback like from JoJo? Oh my god, incredible. Oh, dude, the memes. The memes, Jack. Where is it? Where is Shiranui? Nope, it's not that old. There she is. I've been sitting at this thing for 4 or 5 since it came out. Like, probably one of the best supporters to ever get from, like, the free events and stuff. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Where is Melt? Melt's, like, the best character for these, for, like, crit killing. Melt Argentum. More time. Oh, that's good. Yeah, the move's so OP. It's like, oh, it's like, it's gas, it's terrible stuff. It's like, instead of using Talk no Jutsu, how about let's turn on the Lasco fan in the corner and it blows it away. Whoa, so tough. Who do you guys think the next triple renewal will be? Because Newbie's got the right idea with Sakura, Sakura Yukaze and somebody else. It's like, that sounds like, a good one. Because I would believe it's like, alright. Because it's, it would be a character who needs to get renewed and 2 characters that don't have a passive. So I imagine that would probably be like Yukikaze and Sakura and then someone like Aina. Because it's like, that would work. I would like the idea there, to say the least. Because it's like, that makes sense. That works. That would be nice. She's suppressed, but I need someone who can do more damage. Oh wow, I never completed this. Well shit, let's upgrade her. There you go, that's another one in the pocket. I never noticed that. I wonder how long that's been sitting in my inventory, just like not complete. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's see what Lydia will do for us, if we can actually complete it with her. Come out with your hands up. I mean, Fugo had the workings of being a traitor. He was always like, he had quiet kid syndrome. So he's just like, you know, all right, it's me. So I just like, I'm just a chill guy. I'm hanging out in the back. You don't gotta worry about me. I'm just a chill guy, you know. Don't gotta worry about me. Oh no, I'm cool. Ooh, good slam, baby. Good slam. That's not gonna work. Oh, I knew it. I knew that wasn't gonna. Oh, she's fast. That was not gonna work out. Because it's like, oops, I messed up my timing. We also don't have enough buffs. I mean, how do you avoid the hits of gas anyways? It's like... Like, what do you even do at that point? Like, that just sounded like something that was too complex to be, like, even there in the first place. I'm like, what? What do you even do at that point? Ooh, that's bad. There we go, we've lost the mission. There's better methods for that. Yeah, I mean, it's like you can. It's like, that's why I said turn on the fan and just blow it away. It will, because gas diffuses to its container to fill it up. So it's like, oh man, I turned on the fan, I blew it away out the window to somewhere else, and then it becomes totally harmless, like anything else. I mean, that's why the big thing about it was like, ooh, wow, that was crazy. He just... Isn't there some sort of like Superman thing where he just like, you know, sucked up the air from like kryptonite air or something to get it out of the area, but it injured him at the same time? I imagine there would be something like that in there. It's like, he sucked up the air. He took the stinky into his body, and like, it was so cool. Alright, I want to win. Let's use Psycha. Everybody's favorite psychotic for hot robot. So we are unequipped. No, we're using the electrocute weapon on the person who wants to use the burning. So it's like, okay, that's not gonna work. It's at the bottom. It's like, it's up here. Foxy Grandma could do it, but that's for like a lockdown strategy. She still remains like the most erratic character in the game. Now I gotta find my critical rate characters again. She needs the help. Turned out to be knockout gas, but she got knocked out with it. Very cool. That's the sort of stuff that I expect out of these things. Go baby go, go baby go. Get her ass. Okay, there we go. Oh, I love you, Saika. You're absolutely insane. You can actually take advantage of your setups. I don't know, Superman could do anything you just about want to. He's just like, you know, if he believed in himself hard enough, he can do it. He's just like, I'm gonna suck up all the air for the moment. It's like, so we don't have to worry about that. It makes yourself feel better. He's got freezing breath. Come on, taunt. Good job. Great stuff, even. You dirty bitch, get back here. Oh. Well, that's a loss. That's what I get for trying to milk it too hard. It's like, I don't need to. We can get to like 50 combos with her and just like activate it. You could blow away the solar system with the sneeze. It's like, you see, we always get, everybody likes to get into those shonen like protagonist arguments like, oh my god, no, he could totally do that. It's like, we've been talking about this stuff for years. I forget what the holy book is for Hinduism, but it's like that's their whole thing in the first place, is just like power level scaling arguments, but it's like on a religious level. All right, go get him, baby! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Oh, good lord. I love the Blue Archive music so much. That's what I've been waiting for. Is like they released the last time they released any sort of like not info. Like the last album they released was like the one that had all the stuff from Kisaki's last event to Highlander. I don't know if they've had enough events yet to start really putting up. All right, we're gonna make a new album. That is if they haven't already done it in the first place and just haven't found it yet. When Saitama and Superman get inserted into the discussions, it's like, Well, I mean, isn't like Saitama in the first place supposed to be like an Eastern Superman situation where it's just like problem solved, and we have to and it's like, because Saitama's story isn't so much about like battles won, it's the battles in the head. Will they be won? I have genes from all 4 species within me, but I ain't gonna learn shit from them. That is... I wouldn't say that's exactly, like, him. Because it's like, oh my god, I read all of Bleach last year. Gotta say, that was pretty good. That was worthwhile to do so. I read it over the course of a month. I can see why people, if I really got into Bleach, like, you know, actually kept up with it when I was younger, I knew I would like it. Because it's like, not only it's like, oh, Rengiku's so pretty, oh man. It's like, oh, there's a narrative here too. It's actually pretty good. What was it? Fullbringer arc. That was a load to say the least. It was obviously so Ichigo could get his powers, and they were probably going to do more with it. But it's like the Iran, like what is it? The Soul Society and the Irankar stuff. Like that is like that's honestly where like that's peak Bleach stuff right there. But after that, it's like, and then 1,000-Year Blood War there at the very end, like the final arc of the series, like that kind of sucked. Like it really felt like he needed to end it, but it's like I wish he had more time to work on it, because it's like there certainly could have been something there, because it's like the ass pulls that they were doing there at the very end is like, ooh, this is not good. It kind of sucks. Like the whole thing of like, oh my god, your watch was actually the dude after all. I'm like, what? That's crazy. He's been there since the beginning. We're Rio Nation here. This stuff with Decogramation that's come out recently is like one of the best thing ever. It also kind of shows that Rio actually is she still has her villainous sensibilities about her, which is actually like, oh, she just learns how to keep them in check better. I'll use Setsuga. Oh, that doesn't work. I'll use an even stronger Setsuga. Enhanced Setsuga. Then I'll use Final Setsuga. Then I'll just fucking die. Because, you know, that's the Ichigo way. That's the Kurosaki method. Because, you know, it's like if I couldn't do it, or my dad couldn't do it, guess I'm just dead, or I'll lose all my powers at the same time, and I won't be in the Shoal Society anymore. Oh my god, Peter. Oh my god, Lois, it's Ichigo Kurosaki from the hit manga series Bleach. No, Peter, I got Bleach right here. Oh, Lois, you're so crazy. Oh, she died. I've been waiting for the anime to finish for 1,000-Year Blood War. That's why I read the manga, so I could be like ready and, you know, all caught up and everything. Because obviously the manga ending was not very good. I could only imagine how it felt to be like reading that, you're like keeping up with it, because it sucked. It really does. I'm like, this feels terrible. I can only imagine how like the Rukia people felt though. It's like, why did he have to get to with him, Mr. Dumb Monkey, Snake Man? Why did Rukia have to get with him instead of Ichigo? Like, Orihime contributes nothing to the team. You know, stuff like that. I don't know why it's called Bleach. I guess it's one of those like Japanese moments where it's like, it sounds cool, we'll put it in there. Oh yeah, January 31st was the let's see, it was the anniversary of Devil May Cry 4. So it turns 18 years old. Can you believe it, everybody? You well, not at least here in the States anymore, because it's like I was about to say like, oh cool. What is it? Devil May Cry 4 is now old enough to buy a pack of cigarettes, but that doesn't even apply anymore. Is Naruto even that good in the first place? It's like I honestly don't know. I think I ended up dropping this series all those years ago when they finally got to, like, it's the not the Chunin exams. It's like right after it. Like when they have like Orochimaru's troops like, you know, run on in and like fuck up the Hidden Leaf Village and stuff like that, and they have to get like the fourth Hokage to come out of retirement and say, "Okay, bros, it's bad here, man. We're in trouble. We need your help." One of those sort of things. Oh, she died. It's an anime only thing for Ichigo and Rukia. It's like, well, I mean, it's a lot better development than what happened with Ichigo and Orihime, because it's like they add, like, they have, like, you know, interaction with them in the beginning of the manga and everything, you know, where like they're all in the Soul Society trying to get in there and learn how to do it. I really wish they would have had, you know, Team Chad, Orihime, and I literally forget his name. It's the Quincy guy. He's obviously super important later on in the story, but it's like I forget his name right now. But it's like they kind of, you know, sideline the rest of them. I'm like, why? I like seeing them. And I have a feeling they were going to do something with like his friends at school to make anything work with that. But obviously the Soul Society people, you know, are like such huge hits. Bleach clean stuff. Oh, I love it. It's like it'll just put it together. It didn't have to make sense, but it did that. Uryu, yes, that's it. Does anybody, like, whenever they see the Boruto logo, they thought it's supposed to be like some sort of like mechanics manga or something? Because every time I see it, because like the O in Boruto is like just like a nut, like from like a nut and bolt scheme, and I thought like, is this supposed to be like some sort of like technical manga or something? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. It's just really bad. I think that's just like a running theme with Naruto situations. There's just nothing good for the Hidden Leaf Village, to say the least. You should read Bleach. I really liked it. Like when Bleach is good, it's very good. It's like I fully understand why it was considered in like the big three situation. It's like it's, dare I say, it's peak when it's peak. But obviously when it, you know, it falls off and it gets, you know, to the end, it's not very good. I'm glad of the existence of Thousand Year Blood War though, to rectify the ending. It needs it. No, are you shitting me? Really? It's Bolt in Japanese? That's... Are you fucking serious? No, Psycho, no. I knew it. It's like, as soon as I saw it, it's like, we're not going to do enough damage to break it. Freaking died. I never really got to read a lot of Shonen Jump in the first place because in order to read it, it comes in like, you know, a 300-page omnibus for Weekly Jump. The only ones that had it was like the school library, and they always had like, they never updated it at all. I don't know if there was not enough interest or something, or people wouldn't say anything about it, because it's like they always had the same issues of like the same issues that would go around, and I had already read them in the first place, but I'm like, man, I can't find them. So if I wanted to read like, or if I wanted to keep up with the manga or anything like that, you'd have to end up watching it, you know, and stuff like that. But even then, it's like, we don't have the resources we do now to just go like, all right, we can just go watch it online or something. Which would have been like a game changer back then in like, you know, the early 2000s when like those were in circulation. Bleach had it all, to say the least. It didn't look too kiddie like One Piece did. It had the mature looking stylings of it, like you have like Naruto and everything, and it had like, you know, a plot you could follow that didn't get too crazy with like, at least for the most part, with the power scaling stuff. It had good feel, fantastic art. It's like, honestly, it really led the way in terms of like all that stuff. But then obviously, you know, it fell off with it. The only one that's obviously maintained its status like that, because in the first place, is One Piece. But that has gotten way too big for its britches, to say the least. Like, man, it's... Because I read One Piece like years and years ago to keep up with it, and I've been doing that ever since. I haven't gotten caught up in like the last couple of weeks, because they're still on, you know, World Tree. I ended up getting some spoilers. I'm like, oh my god, that's his daughter or something. It's like, who fucking cares? They do that shit so poorly. They like, everybody's related at this point. It's like, my god. I do appreciate that. Like, something that's like, you know, like all I ever do is just like read a bunch of like, you know, manga with hundreds of chapters, so I don't even understand the feeling of like, oh, this manga only has like 75 chapters. It's like, is it ongoing? Is it just getting started? Oh no, it's finished. What do you mean it's finished? What kind of bullshit are you talking about? That can't be. You're lying. Get her out of there. Don't give him a jacket. Everybody in this point is related in Taimanins. It's like, it's one big happy family. Well, if you could call it that. Look at that, we're almost to 400. Where all your characters just get looked at the wrong way and fold like a fucking house of cards. Luffy finds it and there's a letter containing, "You found one piece of 30. Great job." Honestly, I feel like Oda's lost the sauce on it. Like, we're supposedly in the final arc that's going to take like 3 more years to complete. But it's like, what are we doing? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, oh my god, that's his brother. How could you not know that? They talked about it in like... What? I feel like Mark Wahlberg in The Happening, where he's just like, when he gets the news about like, it's the plants. It's the plants that are causing everybody to do that. It's like the red tide, but the plants are exhuming it. And he's like, what? No. Like, I'm in absolute disbelief. We're a dying race of demon ninjas. They don't really feel like they're a dying race. They made it sound like a much bigger deal in the VNs when it actually, and it is, because it's like, I think in like when you read Taimanin Murasaki, like you learn that, you know, like, oh my god, they have like a group of like, when they get called in for like the big mission that sets off the story to go clean up in the arena. They're like to go like to exhume the arena. They're like, oh my god, Lois. Oh, she got shotgun with that. It's like she gets over there and it's like there's like I think 30 total people, and that's all they've got, at least on base. And the people are on missions. It's another 20, and it's like that's 50 people. That's 50 freaking people. Oda really, I have a feeling Oda does not know what he wants, how to end this, because obviously, you know, they need to fund that One Piece theme park, which is like insane for me to think about. It's like One Piece ain't that big, right? I say that though, but it's like a guy at work, really cool dude. He's a big One Piece fan. Like he always wears the Luffy's straw, like some sort of hat. Like he wears Law's hat. He wears Luffy's straw hat and some sort of other bucket hat. Like who's the guy from Bleach that wears a bucket hat? I forget his name. I have his hat and I really like what he does in the story, but I can't remember his name right now. He has Kisuke. He has Kisuke's hat, and it's like he wears it at work, and I'm like, that's fucking sick. I love it. What happened? I hit her with a gale kick, and it's like, was that a penetrated crit? Oh my god. Holy shit. Because she had at least like 45,000 health left. I'm like, 45,000 bars. I'm like, what the fuck, girl? Oh my god. That's like the rare, fully penetrated crit. It's like, holy Jesus. I was not expecting Hebiko's grandma to be a demon. Honestly, anything goes in Taimanin. That's what I like about it. It's like, you know, it's like, grandma's a demon? It's like, oh, I mean, well, Hebiko's grandma's a demon? Okay, cool. Why not? No, that's not Kisuke. That's the guy who replaces Mr. Fire Guy when he dies later on in Bleach. He's the one who replaces him as the leader. The theatrical play Bankai guy is like he's cool. I know they give him a lot more development in Thousand Year Blood War, which makes me interested to actually watch it because he has some of my favorite he has one of my favorite designs in Bleach. Like he's lazy, but he's also like super powerful. He's just like older Kisuke or something. That's what I like. I think that like the super powerful Hebiko grandma thing is like that's a recent development in 2.0, at least from what I remember. Kisuke is also the guy who's the original head for like Squad 9 or something, the R&D development department, who has the guy who's like, you know, Mr. I've got the funny chemicals and shit like that to you know, melt your body and do crazy things. and his little android or homunculus he created. I can't believe it. Edwin Black is the vampire Shinzo Abe. That was his goal all along, was to like propagating the world so we can have more Taimanins and everything. Wow, what a guy. He really thought it through. It's like from beginning to end. He's got what is that? What is that called? I think it's like gynomastia, where you start having fat development on the chest for males and everything. So it looks like you've got so it's like it's the bitch tits situation. Your grandmother was a strong demon and can spit octopus ink at enemies and have tentacles instead of legs. What an amazing power you've got yourself there. Well, I know, it's pretty cool. She could use the ink like a rocket to dodge enemies. She can use it to hide from people. Wow, really cool. Gotta say, like, oh man, look out! It's like that's up there at the top tier levels of powers, like, you know, Asagi's light speed attacks, Sakura's ability to change, modify, and conjure shadows. Like, ooh, look out, baby! Ink Palace. Ooh. That only happens to fat guys? No, that can happen to anybody. It's like, what, I know what you mean though. It's like he's been taking hormone replacement therapy. He's got, what are they called? HR titties. It looks gross. Oh god. Instantly one-shots her. Just opening things? I don't know, it's pretty good. It's like with, what's her name? It's that one character I don't like. Because Hebiko is in my head right now. It's, Tokiko. Tokiko has the ability to use her clairvoyance to go into computer data. That is something that is not mentioned enough in the first place. Man, we're getting walled at 4:15. Shit. That is something that is not something people talk about a lot. That's actually really strong. Because obviously, you know, like, you know, technical warfare and stuff like that. Getting your information and her able to disable electronics. Like, Tokiko's ability is like fucking Adam Jensen over here. Is like, holy shit. She didn't ask for this. Fucking Deus Ex Tokiko. Damn it. She can see your browsing history. That's real power there. Oh, baby, there we go. Nice. That's. Oh, God damn it, Psycho! Why do you gotta do that? Well, I don't know. It's not so much as like, oh, where they have to deal with the demons who run Windows 98. It's like she can still project her ability to see through wires. So that's how she's able to see through cameras. That's not even like a thing that's like, you know, they do that in Taba, they do that in RPGX, and they do that actually here in AT. I wonder if they'll do that again for somewhere else. Oh, 420. We have to do this. We have to win at 420. Well, I mean, they have to get creative with it because it's like Asagi's ability to just like move super fast. It's like she doesn't exactly use it to, you know, just go straight up like what is it? Like the Flash and just run at people at like 1,000,000 miles an hour and turn them into fucking confetti. It's like she's got limits to it. Break the armor. Break her armor. Break her. Don't give him her jacket. Come on now, girls. His browser history is always destroyed by Tokiko. It's like, wow. I can't believe Tokiko actually does something worthwhile for once, besides being a punching bag and stupid. What a crazy concept for her to say the least. It's like, what? I'm not useless. I'm not just a pretty face who has barely any story reasoning. I have purpose. I know. Let's use... Where's Cool Mom? I want to use her. I was wondering also when, like, because we're in the middle of, like, you know, doing the missions for those challenge missions with Ragnarok. I'm like, why the fuck are my enemies not exploding? They should be nearly dead after one of these. And it's like, oh, we don't have her supporter equipped that makes them take percent base damage of their max of their current health. I'm like, oh, that's right. Forget how strong that is. And even then, we still beat the mission every time with like no problems at all. I'm so used to that supporter because it's like, it's that good. Where is that? Ma'am, you are not turning your enemies into jelly immediately. I'll give that Yokozo. Oh, Yokozo, Kurosami Kaichigo. Did I know that? Oh, I knew that. Frosty Gale.
Stop running away.
We're not even out of phase 1. Yes, no, I understand where you're coming from on that because it's like his whole family. Oh, jeez, his whole thing is like, oh, he can regenerate. He has regeneration and he uses that power pretty liberally, to say the least. But it's like he can't recover his eyes or something. It's like there's like a lore reason for that, because it's like they obviously did not expand upon that in in 2, because most of his time is spent incapacitated and getting blown the fuck out by demons. Oh gee, she got knocked the fuck out. Go get him, girls. I believe in you. Okay, we win. She is so huge. It's like she's like whoop, 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 whoop. Cranking 90s on that big old thing of hers. We need more costumes for her. Good lord. My goodness, she's putting in work today. Sometimes I forget just like how much of a difference does it make on Ragnarok to have that supporter on. Let's do that because like, let's put it on. Just how much of a difference can it make? Because it's it only modifies this for, yeah, it increases the duration and it's reduced enemy speed. You're already freezing them, girl. Come on. The fuck is that gonna do? Make them feel bad about themselves? Yes, well, you can learn all the more about Taimanin and Asagi too, where that was introduced with the wonderful video I have on this channel, with the second episode of the Taimanin and Asagi retrospective, where it's Taimanin and Asagi 2 is covered there. Great stuff. We help clarify some things. Ooh, that was close. That was she was right about to like just swing and a miss. Yeah, there's some questionable decisions, you know, regarding like, all right, he can't see, he can see, he can't see, because he manages to lose his eyesight, you know, like when Eddie Black takes him over, he actually like, since his soul is being, you know, two souls are occupying one body situation. So when Kuro is forced out, he can't see anymore. He can hear, but he can't see. So it's like, that is another detail that they, you know, gonna forget about. Like, I tried looking further into that, like, why are his eyes able to do that in the first place? That's another item where it's like they retroactively talk about it and stuff. So it ends up like, you know, it works out somewhere else. But then they introduce his sister, you know, in her game, and she has like these regenerative powers, and she takes a fucking beating like all the time. Like her face is damaged, everything, and you name it. And it's like, well, shit, girl. It's like, what are you supposed to do? Your brother out here is like, I'm in pain. Sis, can you help me? You are weak. I do not accept any bleeders. In this world, there is only pain and suffering, and I am here to exhibit both. I love the way that Sakura treats Murasaki, though. It's great because like she's so pissed at like Murasaki all the time, and it's great because she's like, I fucking hate you. Shut the hell up, girl. Like I think it's like at the beginning of Taimanin and Murasaki, she just flat out says to Murasaki, like, what are you being a bitch for? It's like, you're being so rude today. He's like, it's nothing. He's like, are you on your period? It's okay. I understand. I have some stuff in my locker. No, stop. You don't understand. Okay, I got all the items. It's like, okay, it's like, it's moments like that that really make me appreciate Sakura much more. Do events. And it's like, it also makes me really sad that they make her stupid. They don't need to make her stupid. Oh, God. That is like that's like the saddest thing in the world, is like when going back to all these and just learning that they just like, what do they call it? Flanderize the characters. I think that's a thing. Where they just make them like one note situations. It's like, you know, Asagi, like Murasaki's like really into Asagi and everything because it's like, oh, she was so nice to me when I was a young girl. And now I'm just like, gushing like Niagara Falls whenever I see her. They play into that too, and they make fun of her with it. They make fun of her for it. They don't do that like, you know, in the modern titles. I'm like, why? Do that more often. It's fun. It gives Murasaki flaws. Though something that really like has always irked me with Murasaki is that it's she's supposed to be the same age as Sakura. So it's like a big problem with it is I have like the casting choice for Murasaki is they gave her mature woman voice, which is like in the same sort of caliber as of like Shizuru, Ragnarok, Asagi, Oboro. It's like that's for like the adult women's section, and then they gave her that, and it makes her sound like way older than she's supposed to. This is the same situation that happens with Lulu in Final Fantasy X, where she's supposed to be like 22 years old, but they make her sound like she's 50 because that's the actress they hired. She actually was 50, so she sounds older, and it's like cool, but it kind of messes up the details. Because like I've seen this complaint before too, but it was like it's so rare because it's like they take this what is it? Not the VA complaint, but it's like Sakura and Murasaki are supposed to be the same age, but they make her act like, you know, she's 35. She hasn't aged up that much in, like, you know, in the Taimanin timeline, to say the least. She's like, oh, she's got that air of maturity about her. It's like, is it? Because it's like, you know, we see this in Murasaki where it's like, not an AT onwards. It's like, oh no, buddy. She's gonna be, you know, like Sensei Murasaki. It's like, aren't you like 17? You're no older than some of the kids there at the school. Dare I say Diddy-ass teacher, to say the least. This is why nobody likes you, White. You can't handle just doing simple tasks like plow through your enemy. Get interrupted by basic animals. It is. That's what I don't like, is that they reduced her to funny younger sister. I really liked it because, like, you know, Asagi's growth pretty much starts and ends with TA 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Sakura's growth, and like everything she's in, she learns something, and it's like really, really good to see. I love that. She's honestly she's become one of my more, like, going through all the VNs again to like look at this stuff, and like it makes me really sad to see how they portray Sakura these days. It's like if your first experience with the Taimanin series is AT, and you know, like, you won't know anything else about these characters from external media. It's like you either watch the movies that has Sakura in them, and she's, you know, getting dug out by, like, you know, an army of demons, and then you have like the other VNs where she starts off like, you know, kooky and cocky, and then like from TA3 and beyond, she's super competent. She knows what she's doing. She's good at her job now. It's that kind of development we don't see anymore, and I really miss that. Because then we go to, like, you know, her AT and RPGX portrayals are like, you know, it's the same thing. She's like, I'm wacky. I'm gonna pull the prank from the shadows. Watch out, buddy. Whoa. I'm like, stop. Please. Let her rest. Is this series old enough to do that? Can we say where it's like, oh man, dude, Taimanin's ended at 3, which was 14 years ago. It ended at 3. There's nothing that they could have done that made it that much better. Oh man, it's like, well, we can't make Taimanin Asagi 4. Boy, would that have been cool. They wrote themselves into a corner. And I'm like, damn it. I wanna be a sledgehammer. Why don't you call my name? Do do. This will be my testimony. Bam. Sledgehammer. Sometimes I feel like with Zero, they really just said to ourselves, we don't have enough like super slutty Asagi content. Yeah, we have the moments where they're like she's broken down, but she's a grown adult. What would it look like if she was like, you know, doing the classic working girl strategy from Taimanin Kakaze, but doing it the Asagi Aki way? And it's like that's what Zero's for, where she's like, you know, doing all that stuff. Why do we have multiple Sakuras? The fact alone, it's like, alright, original Sakura wears her dumbass cat mask, and then we have, but wears the same original clothes we see the when we, like in AT and all the other media all the time. So it's like, why can't we use the TA3 costume? That was cool. I just really wish I want them to just use those materials again, because it just makes sense. And they're also better looks. Can we have like adult Sakura now? Can we just have like, alright, Sakura's managed to age like 5 years more, and she's like, yeah, I gotta pay some bills. We adult Sakura, but it's like, yep, I've got my house now. I've done several missions successfully myself, and they're a pretty good payout. And you know, it's like I don't gotta live with my sister anymore. I've got like, you know, I got a mortgage, I got other stuff to do, and I gotta work hard. So it's very terrible. Like real. Way too real Sakura. We don't just live in the Gosha Village, we have to live in the Gosha Village. They don't give us these things for free, you know. They take too long to make the chapters in the first place, which really sucks, because it kills kind of any like some sort of momentum they gain. And honestly, with their portrayals in Squad, like with how they're doing things thematically, I'm like, all right, I'm not too worried. What's up there, Jeff? How you been? No, I didn't know that RPGX had them looking for each other like that. Because I don't play it. I think it's also like people also people also don't like Hebiko for similar reasons. I think it is because it's like they just make her you know, oh she's that Hebiko, she's so crazy and slutty. Uh, what's she gonna do next? Just get filled out by everybody else that gets, you know, meets her or something. I mean, honestly, that's like the biggest problem with this series is like they're too all over the place. They kind of need some direction. They need some directions for the erections they're giving people, you know? They could do so much more with it. Oh, I know it's pretty peak. We use it for Natsu's video. We use it for all that stuff. It's very good. It's like anything with Foxy Grandma is typically like, you know, it's like a Zooey Mama. It's good. It's fantastic. It's like classic Taimanin stuff right there. I like that. They put the hamburger icon to fit exactly inside the snowflake. I don't know if that was on purpose, but I like that. Camilla, I think Camilla will probably be an addition this year because Miss Jennifer Lopez in the game is like, you know, that makes sense. That's another part of, you know, Team Hot Brown. I think that will make 6 characters in the game that are of the darker skin complexion of the Melanin family. So it's like, all right, if she makes it in the game, it's like that's perfectly fine with me. I just wonder what she'll do. If anything, she'll probably have like the technical art or something. I mean, yeah, Nuki, that's exactly what he's talking about, because it's also like the 3 other Fuma family members that get introduced, like not in here, but it's like I think it's either some of them are reused from Taba, and others are introduced here. It's like we have Fuma Yukina, and then we have the other girl that's like I think she's a Taba unit as well. She was like from day 1 in the game. Oh my god, Cat Ingrid, what the fuck? Holy shit. That guy drew like another one of that. It's like that's what I like about people who draw Ingrid. They always draw because like, you know, it's one thing for people to go like, you know, for Asagi and Sakura, they're always getting like re-uploads of their clips or just like, you know, getting their back blown out in some way. People who are into Ingrid are like, they draw her in a very artistic sense, whether that's in sex or just like in various costumes and style. Like, man, I still remember buying the Dark Flame book, which is what KY, I think that's like the name of the artist. Really, really good book. I love it. It's like it's like peak Ingrid art. That's why I'm so excited to finally get to Taimanin Murasaki, because we get to talk about Ingrid. Because it's like, it's her first introduction into the series. It's a very strong introduction too. And I can't talk about her movies yet because yes, they're very, very good, but it's also it's not part of the VN. That's for the side content video. I'm so happy also that Taimanin Murasaki is like a more contained game. It's not like where I have to sit there for hours on end writing down plot details, like with Taimanin Asagi 2, where it takes like weeks to do this because it's like They just gotta know. It's true. Everybody loves Ingrid. There's like, I don't know. It reminds me of like it's like what is it? Yoruichi from Bleach. I don't like Yoruichi. Don't like her. I don't like her very much. I understand, like, you know, Ingrid is still designed like similar to her, but it's like that works for me. They gave the angry woman pink hair, so they made her a pink woman, but they also gave her like brown skin, and it's like, whoa, what are you doing? And she's mean too. Like, what's going on? It's like, this is incredible. I think I own just as much merch for Ingrid as I do with Asagi. I really like them both. They're like peak Kagami design. Didn't they just make a new didn't Zol just release a new Kurenai clone in RPGX? Because I'm looking at some of the art for because I'm on like the Taimanin wiki Discord. Because they have like a new, where's the new art? Gotta scroll up. Gotta scroll up. Oh my god, he translated the whole thing, which is nice. I appreciate that. Yeah, they got like crazy. That's Tebiko's grandma. Did they just really like photocopy someone's face into the game? This shit looks like the Uncharted Waters. Like, no, it's like, it looks like Sagres. That's what it is. Yeah, there it is. It's like, it's literally just like Kurenai's mom to the Revenge. Like, I don't remember what her name is, but it's like, look at me, I've got like heroin and I have a coffee cup and I literally look like Kurenai with blue highlights. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? No, it's I don't think is it K-Day? I don't know. Oh, what's wrong with Potion? Is there something going on there? Has he gone radio silent on all his accounts for a while? Has he just gotten old? Because I remember it's like, what is it? There was a post recently by Francis's artist, because I think it's like they have some new unit in RPGX or something, but I think that artist has beef with Lilith or something. I'm not quite sure. Oh, I know who would appreciate that. I need to find it. Where is she? There she is. Card Ingrid. Her organs were used in another cyborg unit. Ugh. I don't exactly know what happened to Potion, but it's like, if something happened to say the least. Here we go. Like, I know it's... Does she have the blue highlights in there, or is it just like it's probably another K-Day unit or something? It's also... No, it's not pronounced K-Day. It's, what is it, Kaede or something? I'm not sure myself. I'll have to get better at it because we're going to be doing Killer 7 next week. There were plans for artworks for Francis to be of this rarity of a unit, but then it was changed to a different one. Okay. Alright, so there's no real beef. Okay, there's a new Kurenai unit, right? That's fine. That's fine with me. It's like I don't wake me up when we get a new Psyche unit. That's the Zol I care about. Or an a Fuma for Amane. I think Zol also designs Amane, but I mostly care about our big fat booty robot. Well, I mean, there's also a new Kurenai unit. She's in she's in Taimanin squad where she's or for the first time in a long time she's actually OP. It's just like when she first released all those years ago in AT, where she's like, oh my god, it's like she's the critical monster that everybody knows and loves her for. And then she fell off, and then she came back, and she's, consistently maintains the ability to have the single highest damage basic string in the game. And it's like, no problem with her here. Gotta love her to death. Oh, Highlander. That's probably like top 5 Blue Archive song for me. I love the Shupos so much. Bios inherently can't get any more new students. In fact, they have some of the characters there have the most alts of almost any character. I think it's like what Hoshino has like the ability to get. She already has 3 alts, and then it's like any other. She has the ability to get 2 more with the dress outfit, and I think something else. Like they did a collaboration with another company or something, so she could get something like that in the first place. But what I'm saying is like we need more Rio. We need more Rio outfits. Like she literally just got 2 fucking outfits in like the last 6 months. We got Laptop Rio, which was the casual outfit, with a collaboration for that big old laptop. We got Evening Gown Rio. That's something that's very classy for her. And now we have the full-fledged version of Battle Rio, where she has, VR missions, which was from Decagrammation like 6 months ago, but that wasn't added in until now. I think it'll be almost a year to date that that Rio will get her next alt. Will they ever get her? Will they ever pay their debt? They're not ever going to. That's just it. If they pay their debt, it's like the boat in Gilligan's Island. It's over. There's no real strife. Well, I think with like Kurenai's biggest problem is that like she suffered as a Taimanin, in the sense that it's like, Asagi and Sakura have never in their lives had to eat, excrement. They've ate fluids, but they've never just flat out had a character just say, I'm gonna, make some beef stew and you have to eat that. They've never done that for those characters because they knew how damning it is when it happens to them. Like, it just tanks the character immediately. Because it's fucking nasty. That's her biggest problem, is like people meme it up all the time, and it drives up results for it. So it keeps perpetuating the idea. It's like what is it? It's like it precedes her. Her reputation precedes her. Because Kurenai herself, she's a fun-loving gal. She's pretty cool. She's also like 50-something years old. She's older than most of the cast because she was sired as a vampire as a teenage girl. And then she has to suffer greatly. And, well, there we have it. Because I think it's like what Zol truly loves his abuse. He, I think it's like in every single one of Saika's scenes, her prosthetics are injured, and she is obviously decimated in every way, shape, or form. Like if she wanted to fight back, she couldn't, and it's like she just gets passed around Asuka style like a nugget. Oh my God, Reika. Girl. Oh, terrible. No, the voice pack for Mary just feels like, it is obviously, like, in the most obvious sense possible, a cash grab. Like, that's the sort of thing you sell alongside the limited package. Oh, goodness. And either way, it's like, that is... I'm not buying that. You guys also know what I do. Is like, I get the first tier package and we show off what the what that stuff is in the first place as the character, because you guys know it. I am 100% more interested in the mechanics of the characters than like how they're gonna look. Because it's like, whenever a new character gets released, they release like the most limited form of like items and resources and stuff like that. They barely get any costumes, and if they don't turn out well, they just don't get any more costumes. But even then, it's like, that's it. That's why I'm so fed up with Kara and Lan and Kara, Lan, Francis, and White, because they just suck. And it's like, it's the kind of help that's like, Francis's weapon makes her slightly better, but it doesn't change the fact that she's pretty shitty. I mean, here's like a perfect example for this. Is like Zenless, or it's either Zenless, yeah, it is, because Zenless released, like, oh, they released like the idle rabbit character or something. It's like, it's classic, crying emoji man core, which is like, that's fine. Taimanin has their share of like, of those kind of characters. They're all over the place, and people post that on there and everything. But that's also like the one. It's like, I remember seeing this video like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It's called How They Gatekeep, and it's like, brother, I've been dealing with this, well, not so much myself. It's like, the Taimanin fandom has been dealing with this since its inception. It gatekeeps itself. The fan base for it is like, they have the maturity to handle this because they have content built within itself that like filters these kind of people and keeps them away. I didn't know Tokiko actually had a chocolate starfish with a hot dog flavored water scene. I don't pay attention to her because she's not worth my time. The only thing that she's worth for me is a debuff slut, and that's about it. I don't know. It usually just ends up as like, I always keep getting into franchises like, oh my god. It's like, also, what is the acronym for PDFs or something? Because I keep seeing that, and I'm like, why the fuck do they keep talking about like like the file or something. That doesn't make sense for me. Is this my getting old moment? It's like whatever. Oh my god, that's right. I forgot that, like, Jeff, you bring up like the best point ever is that they had to that what is it? Mary's VA is like Noah's, where they're extremely expensive to acquire and just like do something with it. So it's like that's insane because like she's like it's like if we got Yuri Horii or something to do like some sort of thing for like the Taimanin franchise. She's another extremely expensive character, so it's like they have to do something to recoup the costs from it because Mary is obviously a chase character, so she'll bring in the funds. She, dare I say, she brings all the boys to the yard, and they need to get their costs recouped for it because it's like, oh man, we got her and we made all that shit for Squad, so we got to get it done. That's probably why Mary is paywalled in Squad because of how expensive it is to hire someone like her in the first place. It makes too much sense. It's probably why they were able to get Noriko Wakamoto for to play Edwin Black in the Ingrid movies, because you know they only got him for like a little bit of like 2 scenes, but that's about it. And I bet that probably blew out the budget for like the whole movie. Bring boys in class. This isn't future Mary where she's a teacher. This is still in school slutty Mary. But yes, it's like it's still at the end of the day, they're newbie. It's like they're a business. They need to make some money because they can't keep the lights on. They can't keep the servers on, so we can keep playing this shit in the first place. They need people to come in here and do this stuff because obviously it's like with fighting games. You need stuff for your core audience to be there, but you also need stuff for the casuals in the first place to make it accessible so they can come in there. It's like the Bunny Asuna problem. We need something that brings people in the first place because you get the reputation of Connie.school and you can't, do it. And then it brings in the people with like Asuna and Karen, and it's like, oh my god, it's like they're pretty. Who would have thought? I mean, it's just in Masher, it's like it's a bigger thing in like it's a bigger thing in whatchamacallit, in like Japan or in something. They care about that a lot. I mean, that's the problem. Is like sustainability is one thing, but it's like always goes up. It's. I mean, that sort of idea is everywhere, to say the least. It's not just here. It's usually where it's like that becomes like the downfall of a business, where it's like, what is it? Unless you're like they stretch themselves out too wide too fast. Because what is it? You always hear about those stories about like famous brand from like 30 years ago went bankrupt. They were on top of the world, on the top of the Fortune 500, but then they just up and disappeared. Here's why that happened. And it always ends up being they got in that same thing. It's like the line goes up and we must keep meeting it. We're making like it's like Sears. It's like, oh, we're making only $3 billion a year. We got to make 4. It's like make 4 like a year over year situation. It's like, stop. Like fucking shit. You can't like You can't Walmart your way out of this, man. Does AT make that much money where we can actually go out on a limb and afford Mary's original VA? Which is honestly like, you know, this isn't like Taba money, because that was where it's like they got all their money to fund this stuff in the first place. Mr. Plun. Blue Archive makes money, and they make enough money, but they make sustainable sustainable practices to where you can, like, you know, they make interesting characters. They have a team that believes in the product, even though they obviously have their share of problems. Ugh. Let's go to Bridge Racist. Oh. We'll see what they're gonna do. It's like when we said mini games right there. I was like, oh. I just remember like that it would be. I know we talked about this earlier. It's like they wanted to make Astaroth the next Total War boss, but I guess it's like they mistimed they misscheduled their post or something like that on their Instagram. So I'm like, that's cool. It's like, I like that. We'll see what Astaroth brings to the table, because her regular fight in the game is actually really easy. So it's like, what is that going to accomplish? I mean, that would be nice. I like Murasaki Whack-A-Mole. That works with touch controls. It's straightforward and simple to do. I mean, what is this? Like the third time they've said, we're gonna do something with the special mode. You gotta put on your best Dr. Phil impression. Thanks, Grandma. You gotta go here. You gotta hit that. Go and hit the button. Miss Kara a lot about Miss Cromwell. She's gonna get a limited package and it's gonna be fucking awesome. Where is it? I forgot what I was doing. Oh, there it is. Sure, and I want to read some of these because they actually have pretty cool responses to them. Always cherish the opportunity you have right now like it's the last. Real. That's real. Where does Asagi even get her motorcycle in the first place? Like, I can't think of very many things in the first place where she rides a motorcycle. Because if anything, I think Asuka rides a motorcycle in the first place. Will be rare disputes. Boom and a butt shot? Boy, wouldn't it be really cool if we could get those subtitles so I could read what's going on? I don't need any of that. I have all those. I have that. Those are done. I need to get more copies of that. We'll just use this. No, we'll wait because we can probably get something from Mary's with that. I shouldn't say that. We won't, but it's like, whatever. Wonders will be discovered if you go outside. Look at that. We talked about Asagi. We talked about Asuka. And it's like, oh, they're giving us our stuff over there. They don't do anything with Asuka anymore. I don't know. That's just me though. I like her a lot. She's super cool. Oh, we'll save these. We need it for next week. I'm like that. I'm like the only person who says like, we need more Asuka content. We need more stuff for her. She needs more costumes. I don't have to clamor that hard for Asagi because I know she will get one, but it's like it's debatable with Asuka because like it's what's the last thing that she's got? Like in the first no, it was like she's gotten a few things last year. It was Roller Girl, other stuff, and something else. Ooh, nice. What did she get? Where are you? There you are. Let's see. That was a while back. Dixie Reaper. It's cool. This is one more recent ones. Yeah, racist Asuka. That's fine. And One Day Job. She is so cool. I mean, I would hope they would do something more for her. It's like I do enjoy her a lot. She is a weird case because she is the victim of several failed attempts to get her to be like a very important main story character, but her implementation of it is almost always like super poor because it's like she gets, she first appears in TA3 and deals the final blow to Black in the good ending, which is like, obviously where the series didn't go, but it's like that's her whole life. It's like, she's doesn't really learn lessons. She gets the shit beaten out of her all the time. She's bratty and doesn't do anything. Like she's more or less like young Sakura, but she never learns any lessons. And even then in here, like in AT, she's already had a character assassination where it's like she betrays the team for the fuck of it. At least it's what it looks like. And it's like, oh, okay, girl. It's like, what are you trying to do? It's like, stop doing that. Stop making my hot robot fucking do things that she would never do in the first place. It's like, I hate that. That's why every time I read we do story chapters, and then it's like the most recent one of her being like, I'm going to betray the team like it's fucking Among Us or something. I'm like, what are you doing? This is not even like, she gets mad and everything like that, but she wouldn't just straight up like compromise the mission for the rest of them for like the very minimal benefit of it in the first place. It's like, I don't get it. They give her bigger tits in RPGX, obviously. Oh, this is it. Autumn Reaper, that's one of her newer costumes. Like she's sassy and fun. She's sassy, fun, and knows how to work a pole, and also is like a very scrappy fighter. And yet they make her as like, I'm fucking stupid. It's like, it's terrible. Good. I'm glad she's one of Fuma's main villains. He needs an ass whooping. He's a dickhead. What better person to deliver the beatdown on him than the Steel Reaper herself? I digress though. We're almost at 4 hours. it's been fun today. It was very, very good stream today. We talked about our stuff from Mary. We talked about it all. We had a good time with it. Really, really great stuff. I like it. A lot of fun. Obviously, next week, big Lashig Pig is in the house because we got good old Shinohara Mary gonna be in the game, to say the least. Because we celebrate our last week of Taimanin New Year, because it's February here now. Fantastic stuff. We'll see you all next week for Mary. That's gonna be one, to say the least, with her and her big old rock turds. Don't forget to like, comment, rate, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.